Hello, my Prime DX Army. This is Micah Prime DX here, and we are back for night 2 of WrestleMania 41. Let's see what we could do here and everything and stuff. Because last time we started 25 minutes on before the first night of WrestleMania, and I kind of forgot about ads in the freaking in the freaking one stuff. I had to remember mute my freaking the TV when ads pop up. So yeah, right now we are listening to them chat. Comes up to 35. I truly have no idea who Randy is going to face. So you can hear it. And it really doesn't matter who he's in the ring with. The match is going to be incredible. So we're already a minute in. Even shows right there. It kind of shows right there. We're like a minute in. So yeah, I think they're like it's like 30 seconds ahead, behind. Like, this is a guy who's given for a very, very long time. Now, he happens to be in the best shape of his life. I'm gonna get a poll ready here, so hold up here. Guys, this is a very dangerous business. Kids do not try this at home. There's a reason that message exists. This is a very, very dangerous thing to do. Randy Orton, every time he gets in the ring for WrestleMania, to me, it's a blessing. He's one of the all-time legends. The once legend killer is now the legend himself.
Well, that's the thing about it, right? Like, it is a WrestleMania challenge. Like, if you're going to take a swing at someone who is known as a legend killer, like, don't let this man kill your legend before it even begins, potentially.
Right, but at WrestleMania, you don't sign up for an easy test, an easy challenge. You want the very best. And I know whoever ends up in the ring with Randy is going to be blessed because, again, in the GOAT discussion, we don't talk about Randy enough either.
Well, listen, when you bring up the word GOAT, I got to turn our attention to tonight's main event. And John Cena, who is looking to make history and win his record-breaking 17th World Championship here in WWE. This is obviously a different John Cena than we are accustomed to over the course of his very long career here in WWE. And he'll have to defeat the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes in order to do it. What do you make of this match from both sides of the equation here?
Well, this is such a fascinating thing. I mean, last night was unbelievable from like an in-ring standpoint, plus the story of it all was amazing. Tonight, I'm just so curious about what the spectacle is going to be like. There's so many things I'm thinking about. Is it going to feel like WrestleMania 18, Hogan and The Rock, where the crowd is changing sides back and forth? Is it going to be a night of Let's Go Cena, Cena sucks? What are we going to get in that regard?
We're getting that for sure.
But also, I can't help but notice that John Cena has not mentioned The Rock a lot in the lead-up to WrestleMania. Does that mean we're not going to see I always assume from the beginning we're seeing The Rock tonight, but where has The Rock been?
I don't know, but he's going to be here at WrestleMania. I would be absolutely stunned if he's not here at WrestleMania, so I expect him to be involved. I have no idea where Travis Scott stands in this whole thing. Cody has a lot up against him, and you know, it's so interesting too because the last time we saw Cody in the ring with Cena, he got booed. But seeing how quickly he got the crowd, this man is truly a master, and he's ready.
All right, guys.
I know when he was starting,
I got it for the main event.
He's already incredible in the ring, and I don't think he gives himself enough credit for
Let's see what we can do here. Oh, we're already getting some votes.
I think he is ready for all the ups and downs. I think he is ready for the challenges that this week brings.
So let's see what we can do for this one.
But he's ready for it, and I think tonight he'll be ready for everything that comes at him as well.
We just went up to 222 subscribers in this channel. I'm shocked they went that far. But let's see how far it can go this one. Aaron Sherna, thank you. Thank you for the subscription.
With a little help, of course, but I think that hardens you, right? That strengthens you. That prepares you for these.
And I just put down the poll, and they're already talking about the match.
Cody Rhodes already has quite an amazing legacy that he is writing. If he can defeat John Cena and keep Cena from winning his record-breaking 17th World Championship, whew, that would be a massive moment. That is tonight's main event. We are so close to kicking off WrestleMania Night 2 for Big E and Peter Rosenberg. I am Jackie Redmond. We are in Sin City, but this weekend, it is a city of dreamers.
Let's see if we can keep the votes going.
the neon pulse, the dazzling avenue, the glittering hub and heart of a city. But the Las Vegas Strip is not in Las Vegas, technically. It actually lies in an unincorporated Nevada town called Paradise. It's the place that drew me and so many more like me to the middle of the Mojave Desert. Surrounded by that darkness, the brilliant lights of the Strip are visible all the way into outer space, lighting the way for more than 40 million people that come here each year, each carrying their own dream.
Oh my God, it's Wayne Newton.
Because Vegas is always called out to the dreamers.
Hey, there you are. We're going to Vegas, Mike.
Vegas! You think we get there by midnight?
Buddy, we're going to be up 500 by midnight.
It's a city that beckons to the bold
All right, we'll get one more.
and that calls out to believers of what's possible.
Yeah, right just now.
That's what Vegas does and what it's always done. It requires you to have more nerve than the next guy. To accept that risk is part of living. It's why Vegas is the city of Sinatra, Elvis, and Tyson, of one-hour engagements and all-night runs. It's where the Runnin' Rebels and the Raiders are.
Taking away his energy and every
It's home to my UFC, to the biggest fights, the largest names, and the greatest stories.
I've been dying my whole life now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
And it's why it feels so right as a setting for this. For the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment to return to the grandest stage on the globe. Because this cultural phenomenon, this annual wonder, is also a vision made real. How it's evolved over time from a 2-hour program to a 2-night experience. How it's grown from an arena show to a stadium marvel.
Welcome to WrestleMania 9.
And for the first time in more than 3 decades, it all comes back here. An event where all who come down that ramp and who enter that ring carry their own dreams to make their vision real and their hope true. Where else but Las Vegas? Where else but a place called Paradise? Where else but f***ing WrestleMania?
Ladies and gentlemen, here to perform the national anthem with over 50 billion streams worldwide, please welcome multi-platinum global sensation, Ava Max! Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
the second straight night, WWE is in the home of the NFL's Raiders, Allegiant Stadium on the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are sold out. Over 60,000 fans expected for a second straight night of WrestleMania. And tonight's arrivals are brought to you by Wingstop. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at wingstop.com. Wingstop, bring the flavor. The main event tonight features the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Rhodes tries to spoil Cena's final WrestleMania match in a 17th World Championship. Tonight, a big night for Judgment Day. Finn Balor, Rey Mysterio battle in a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Liv and Raquel defend the tag titles against Lyra Valkyria and a partner if she finds one, because Bayley was attacked yesterday. The sensational Penta is here, looking for his first championship in WWE. He's in a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship. And defending that title, the unpredictable badass, the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. Can he keep his title tonight? The dogs are out in Vegas. And we celebrate 20 years of WrestleMania for this man, Randy Orton. And the question is, who will the Viper face tonight?
Got my
You are looking live at
my remote here ready
in Las Vegas, Nevada.
in case of ads pop up.
It's sold out tonight for WrestleMania Sunday. And in a matter of moments, we will kick off tonight with a woman known as the Eradicator. Mommy is here, and she wants her title back. Rhea Ripley in a triple threat for the Women's World Championship. The champion is Io Sky. She's been an afterthought as of late. She has no champion's advantage tonight. She's out to prove what she's got in a triple threat. In the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, a stellar WrestleMania record. She won the Elimination Chamber to get here. Can Bianca Belair win the Women's World Championship?
This is upside down. Welcome to WrestleMania. The greatest live event in entertainment. The moment has arrived. Championship against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Tonight we're going to put the E in entertainment. That is for sure. The Intercontinental Championship's on the line. It is a night where history will be made on so many fronts. A night when lifelong dreams will be realized. Your time is finally up. And my time is finally now. You want some? Come and get some! And now, Snickers and WWE 2K25 present the Global Entertainment Spectacular, WrestleMania.
was WrestleMania 9 at Caesar's Palace, and I was 16 years old. Here we are today at Allegiant Stadium for WrestleMania 41, and my middle daughter is 16 years old. WWE has always been a part of my life, which includes all of you. You are a part of my family because WWE is family. And I am so incredibly proud to say, welcome home and welcome to night 2 of WrestleMania!
Thank you very much, Stephanie McMahon. And we welcome you to WrestleMania Sunday. And hello again, everybody. Welcome to ringside. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, and Wade Barrett. How was your debut at the commentary desk at WrestleMania last night?
Well, it's an absolute honor. I lost my WrestleMania virginity last night, but hold on. A man who has been around the block numerous times, Michael Cole appearing as an announcer at his 28th WrestleMania, which is a record, Michael. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Hopefully, I got a few more left in me, but also here tonight, the Spanish commentators. Let's head over to Marcelo Rodriguez and Jerry Soto.
Se trata de hacer historia, familia, y esta noche John Cena podría hacer eso saliendo de Las Vegas con 17 campeonatos mundiales. Lo que pasó anoche, lo que pase hoy, vamos a estar hablando de esto por décadas. Así que disfruten WrestleMania. No huelga.
Sí. Sí. I didn't know you knew Spanish. Sí. Title fight that starts at night. The Women's World Champion, Io Scott, who has never won at WrestleMania, but an opportunity to knock off two of the best tonight. That's what it's all about right there. That championship she has earned. She's going to have to hold on to tonight as two of the greatest in the history of professional wrestling.
I love her music. Even though I didn't choose her to win. I probably should have, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's pretty much the worst nightmare of any champion having to defend in this scenario. It's one thing losing your title to a
I tried to poll in my community post, which is called post, but it's really a community post
This is the kind of match as a champ
for this match.
at all costs, but fair play to Io
But
Sky.
that means it's automatically closed since this is the first match they're doing. So if there was no votes on it, then it's closed, then I have no idea. I have another one on here, which is the Fatal 4-Way match for the Intercontinental Championship, Men's Intercontinental. So yeah, sorry guys. But this one, down here that has one vote on there for the Undisputed WWE Championship, still stands, because that's the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania 41. Let's see what happens.
There's a buzz in here, Cole, isn't there?
I'm on my own against the odds. The pressure's building up, I will never fall. It's in the club, they hear me roar, and now I see it, I'm way better than before. The need is
Whoa!
Well, you hear the reaction
reason, ladies and gentlemen, for Bianca Belair here tonight. And there is a reason for that. Bianca Belair, Pat alluded to this earlier, has really played a key role in the story of Io Sky defeating Rhea Ripley to win the World Championship, and then a special guest referee a few weeks later.
So I'll put it this way, if you win the Elimination Chamber, as Belair did, and you earn yourself a championship opportunity against whomever the
Oh, that's her. I
champion
thought it was
is,
her.
one-on-one match. This is not that. This has got a lot harder for Belair.
Must
so
be
I
a
can't
sister
wait
or
to
something.
agree.
And this is emotional for Bianca as well. That is her stepdaughter.
Oh, stepdaughter.
And so
Okay.
this entrance with Bianca Belair, who has a stellar record at WrestleMania. She comes in at 4-1, but that one loss was in a battle royal. Bianca Belair has always shined on the big stage. Remember the matchup with Sasha Banks in the main event a number of years ago here at WrestleMania. Will this night once again belong to Bianca Belair?
Double touch happening in the back was nothing short of impressive, which is everything that revolves around Bianca Belair, the EST of the WWE. The toughest, the strongest, the quickest, the baddest, and tonight, keeping two other people and walk out of here with the title.
And normally at this point, nerves are sky high.
Good for
And
these.
obviously with the competitors in this opening triple threat match, though, they've all been here before. They've all done it before. They've all had massive success on this kind of stage in the past. Nerves may be at an all-time low for a match of this magnitude.
Michael Cole, can you spell WrestleMania without the letters E, S, or T?
No, not at all. Bianca Belair, however, in her career has struggled against both Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. So let's see how that plays out here tonight.
A lot of roses there.
Hey guys, let's check out the Minute Maid Juice Box, where fans will be drinking the juice all night long. They're squeezing every ounce of energy into WrestleMania. And what's this? We got the Minute Maid mascot bringing even more juice, literally. Watch out, guys. He's not playing around. Let this serve as a reminder. When every day feels like a Monday, bring the juice.
Watch out, guys. That's something Michael Cole would say.
The Juice Box. He's got to be better than that loser from Pittsburgh, Iceberg.
Whoa! Iceberg probably enjoys some juice boxes. And shout out to the juice box. WrestleMania juice is one that is needed and appreciated.
Oh, I'm counting up faster now. For the volume. Holy damn.
Listen to this ovation. I asked Rhea Ripley what WrestleMania means to her. She told me home. Because Rhea Ripley has been a part of every WrestleMania since the year 2020. She's had incredible moments at this big event. And tonight, Rhea Ripley plans to regain her World Championship. You know, Pat, we had on the Pat McAfee show this past Friday, and we talked about this in the
Hey,
countdown
dude,
show.
see holy
One thing we've
that
learned about
fall
Rhea
down
is
already?
the
Holy shit.
maturation of Rhea Ripley over the
Don't
past
know
couple of
this.
years.
Anyone?
The more confidence now
Now
comes
I
to
want
mind.
more shocking is and see holy that there, that bomb already that fast.
Her most authentic Rhea Ripley. And with confidence comes comfort. And when you have
Number
comfort
6
at
for
the
this
stages,
career for
that's when the
WrestleMania.
championship title comes back home. Mommy is poised to leave Vegas with her title. And I don't think anybody would be surprised.
From Riot City Wrestling in her homeland of Australia to a dojo in Japan to playing soccer and karate and swimming
to making the trek to the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, to becoming an NXT UK champion. Back to the States to dominate WWE. It has been an incredible career ride for Rhea Ripley.
She's an anomaly from Australia. And tonight, she's back on the biggest stage in sports entertainment.
Let's kick things off with a break. Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is a triple threat match. And it is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing first, the challengers from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair. Next, from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley. And their opponent, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, she is the Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
The champion Io Sky with an incredible record against Bianca Belair and is also undefeated in her career against Rhea Ripley. Tonight defends the championship in a triple threat match. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the rules work. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will become the world champion. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. And Wade, that means Io Sky does not have to be involved in the decision to lose her title tonight.
Yeah, absolutely not. It's a trepidatious time for a champion in a triple threat matchup like this. But Io Sky may have a major advantage. There is real bitterness between Belair and Rhea Ripley that has developed over the past couple of months, and they can't take each other out. That's where Io Sky benefits.
To your point, it's starting right now, yet again.
And Io Sky is, I told you, she's no longer going to be thought of as an afterthought. Io Sky starting things off against Rhea and Bianca Belair. And now, Rhea and Bianca go after one another. Io Sky now looking to pick up the pace, and there's the power of Belair.
Although if Io Sky wants to get into a power game, great run-up from Io Sky.
And now Io showing off some of her athleticism. Nice drop kick drops Bianca Belair. And a drop kick from Rhea Ripley. And we are underway in a fast-paced start for the Women's World title.
Everybody's kind of getting a taste of what this is about to be.
Now Rhea and Bianca square off yet again. Io out of the equation momentarily.
To show you the power advantage of Rhea Ripley there. One drop kick and it has completely wiped out Io Sky and turned this effectively into a one-on-one match, which is exactly what Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair have wanted all along.
Yeah, a couple of waistlock takedowns showing off their power.
Io Sky's okay with Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley beating the hell out of each other a little bit here.
Well, this is the smart thing. This is what Io should have done all along. Step back in that opening onslaught. Let these two
They stepped on, Ow.
Wait. And a nice hip up by Bianca Belair. Rhea Ripley's got some history in this stadium. Back in 2021 at SummerSlam, she was involved in a triple threat match for a world title that she had recently lost. Back in the same scenario, same stadium tonight. Belair now.
Bianca Belair so quick.
Taking advantage of those freak genetics that the EST has shown us many times before.
SEC Championship DNA beating the hell out of Io Sky and Rhea Ripley right now.
And Io slips out from underneath. They're going to try to take advantage of that long braid by Bianca. We've seen that used as a weapon.
Oh,
it can also
avoided.
be a detriment.
Avoided.
Into the corner,
Oh,
Bianca
kick to the face.
kicking her way out.
Heel first to the nose of Rhea Ripley.
And oh my god, what the hell? Why did it up for? Double count.
What an exclamation.
Double. Oh my god, again?
Well, she did his black hook beat down like a hook and right down at the same time.
Bye.
Dong. Dong.
It's two kicks that have sent competitors outside of the ring by Rhea Ripley. So much power.
Yeah, they keep just going after each other because they don't care about her anymore. But she's getting sick and tired of it. It's every time she becomes an afterthought, she just jumps in.
One of those. That's just all the fuck one of those.
Doing what she does best now. Moments prior to that was Rhea Ripley once again having laser focus exclusively on Bianca Belair and taking her right off the champ.
Go through by Io. Stop right to the gut of Rhea.
Oh, right, the stomach.
Cover now by Sky. Hook to the leg and a kick out of two. It is much warmer in their stadium tonight than it was last night. Will that have any effect on the performers match?
Yeah, the sun certainly has its fastball. We are in the desert. Earlier than it was last night. But this match could be the reasoning for it.
Io Sky now. Rolling up Bianca Belair, who's got a kick out at two. Fast-paced matchup in the early going. Who's that favorite with?
Well, in the temperatures like this, endurance does become an issue. And I will personally always back Bianca Belair, the uber athlete, in a scenario of pure endurance.
And now Bianca Belair.
High speed, though. You got to think Io's happy about that.
Yeah, nice suplex by Bianca.
Power again.
Floats through into another suplex. Bianca Belair showing off her power here. The EST marching around the ring with a vertical suplex. The Io Sky into a kipper. Talking about showing off me.
How could you boo that? You're booing greatness if that's the case. The EST taking over Sin City.
Oh, frick.
Enough of that.
Well, Belair showing out a little too much there with Io Sky down, allowing Rhea Ripley an opportunity back into the fight.
Oh, Io got caught. Bianca Belair. Oh,
like Juan Soto swinging a bat.
Well, Vegas going to have a baseball team here in a couple of years. Stadium just to be down the street.
Brief moment of cohesion there. Rhea bloody Ripley and Bianca Belair again. We're back to that one-on-one match which these two have desired so badly.
Rhea Ripley now going to show off her power to Belair. Belair will land on her feet. Nice waist lock to Rhea.
Rhea, of course, completely blames Bianca Belair for losing the championship.
Where did she come from?
In the first match, Belair with the distraction at ringside.
And Rhea now lifting up Io Sky onto her shoulder, up top. Razor's edge.
Throws it right at her. Oh my god.
Human missile, Io Sky.
Covered by Rhea. Hook of the leg for the win. Kick out by Io at two.
Thought that was it. Bianca Belair taken out by the Razor's Edge javelin from Rhea Ripley, and somehow Io Sky keeps this match rolling.
Now Rhea Ripley really starting to show that physical dominance she has over it. Almost there.
Anyone on the roster. Nice takedown by Rhea Ripley. Turns things around now, and
she's in full control of the Io Sky's legs.
Oh, she went for the prison lock. Submission move used by Rhea Ripley. Can she get the champ to tap? If she does, it's over, and Rhea will be the champion. And Bianca Belair, though, from behind, and again, the inherent danger of the triple threat matchup. Power by Belair, up on her shoulders. Bianca, Rhea lands on her feet. Nice deep arm drag. Oh, this with a big boot.
Great minds think alike. That was a delayed reaction.
Both faces getting spiced off the ring.
Absolutely incredible.
Io Sky, the first back to her feet. Bianca and Rhea both down in the corner.
Now, a bullet train attack by Io Sky, both to Rhea and Bianca.
Rhea and Bianca might distract each other too much. Now Io Sky's taking advantage. Io Sky says, that's it, Cole.
Making a point, this division revolves around me. I'm now going to put this one to bed.
Rhea now going to meet Io up top. Bianca Belair going to get involved as well. It's a dangerous situation for all three women. Io!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Rhea and Bianca down as well. Critical moment, Wade, in this match.
Well, Bianca Belair was the chief instigator in that car crash from the top and the second row, but Belair took a nasty landing herself. Io Sky clearly getting the worst of this, but now all three women laid out with the title hanging in the balance.
Indeed it is, as we begin WrestleMania Sunday with the Women's World Championship hanging in the balance.
All three women showing up and showing out when it really counts.
Who's going to survive this and become our champion?
Bianca not allowing Rhea to get back to her feet, at least momentarily. Sold out tonight, Allegiant Stadium. Rhea Ripley with a forearm. Bianca with one as well. Nice drop down by Bianca Belair. And Rhea ducks on the leapfrog and just kicks Bianca out of the boots. Io Sky wrestle drop kick.
Kick off, flip off, Io Sky.
The champ brings the WWE fans to their feet. Bianca blasted Io out of the air.
My god.
This kind of matchup is admiring your own handiwork.
Oh.
Getting lit up by this massive audience backing her to the hilt, and of course, Bianca Belair was ready to pounce.
Again, Pat, that shows Bianca's experience in this type of matchup.
She was waiting for Io Sky to be distracted, whether it was giving herself flowers or looking another way. Spears her out of Vegas.
Bianca, shooting star, cover now, hook of the leg, and Rhea with a running knee.
Connected with that 450 splash there, Cole, but I get the point. Dangerously effective guy.
Cover now by Rhea, stacks up Bianca for the championship, and a kick out. Rhea cannot believe it.
Kicking out of a riptide. This is Bianca Belair finding a whole new level.
Io Sky thought she had it. Bianca Belair spears her out of Las Vegas.
And you're right, Wade, this is a 450 delivered by Bianca Belair. And then Rhea Ripley with a riptide to Bianca. We thought it was over here, and a kick out by Belair.
And that is the highest stack pin possible after the heaviest artillery in this woman's arsenal. If
God.
it didn't work, where the hell do you go from here, Ripley?
3 votes.
Attention out of the champion Io Sky after Bianca rolled out of the ring.
Io just so happens to be the closest competitor. Maybe another one.
Looking for another riptide now to the champion. Rhea Ripley. Oh, nice. Come around, drop Rhea on her head. Great counter. A DDT by Sky.
Incredible flexibility.
Io now. Oh, ran right into a kick. What a move by Ripley.
It was like a capoeira kick right to the temple of the genius of the Sky, who is groggy.
Oh my, she looks like she just got
against the ropes.
dominated.
Now, in the worst position possible, what the hell is Ripley cooking up here?
Io Sky's dazed, confused, and about to be broken.
Io above the top rope. Rhea Ripley glancing out into the sellout crowd. Rhea. Oh, what a counter by Io Sky. Countering it.
You waited too long, Rhea.
Sky, top rope. Genius of the Sky. Oh, and Rhea got the boots up.
Oh my.
And beyond the corner. KLD. Kiss of death. Belair. Ripley.
Oh my god. Oh, this is getting crazy. It's not as crazy as night 1 was, but it's getting crazy.
Instant classic to start WrestleMania Sunday.
I don't know. I gotta be in the game to do it. I'm not in the game. I can't get in there anyways. I'm watching this.
And now Belair.
talking
If
trash
you're
to
close
Rhea.
to a queen in a game, you'd still be in the soul. Honest.
Bianca all worked up, and Rhea Ripley's hurt enough. And now the slugfest underway. That was a big right by Bianca.
Really wobbled the knees of Ripley, who's still game to fight.
Now Bianca out to the apron. Ripley's block.
The business really has boiled over now, Cole.
There's some massive shots being thrown here late in the match.
Both women here looking completely reinvigorated as they throw the heavy leather.
And now Rhea dragging Bianca up toward the top rope. Bianca looking to block. Two of the most powerful women in the game going at it high above the ring.
Wasting too much time.
Headbutt by Rhea.
Oh, hello.
Bianca to the floor.
It's about the worst place Bianca could have fallen for Rhea Ripley.
Io Sky now.
Uppercut there.
Whoa. Io gonna do here from the top rope. Io Sky.
I don't know what she's thinking, but this is the block.
Look at Rhea. The power of Ripley trying to hang on.
Oh!
Go Sky. Did you actually?
Attempted a poison rod off the second rope, but now
What?
Ripley up top. Oh no! Cover the KOD. Rhea laid it at her feet.
well, this is degenerated into a hockey fight with headbutts at all. Wait a minute.
Ripley with the riptide countered by Belair. Bianca, oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Using the
That'll do it.
KOD by Belair for the win. Io
What?
What a match! What a win for
Io Sky retains.
Ladies and gentlemen, an afterthought no more. Io Sky retains her world championship on the grand stage of WrestleMania. And wait, we thought this was it for Io.
Well, that was about a 20-minute highlight reel of a match. Where do you choose the replays from? There's so many options, but this was the moment. Belair
Ow!
the hell out of Rhea Ripley was tasting victory. Up for the riptide, connected so sweetly, stacking a pin, and with perfect timing, the over the moonsault breaking up. And Bianca Belair eats it. Io Sky, the third wheel in this
I didn't even think that she was going to win.
around the genius of the sky.
I never suspected it. My expectations is seeing whoever wins this match was either going to be Rhea Ripley or Bianca Belair. I never thought that Io Sky was going to win and retain. Oh my God.
She keep her title. That means she's staying with title again.
Scattered throughout the entirety.
Man, that
An
happened,
instant
huh?
classic to kick off WrestleMania Sunday. And Io Sky stands.
So now I gotta wonder what the next match is gonna be. Is it gonna be? Nope. Yeah, it's. Sorry, had to mute because. Oh no, it's not that kind of. But that's alright. Well, it's not like I can not let the WWE shop attack me or anything, but oh well. But after this, there's gonna be ads popping up, so yeah, I might as well not mute it now. So yeah. Oh, 30% site-wide now? Oh, yeah, I kinda knew it. How come she looks like the Sasha? I don't know. Oh man, but I was in shock when Io Sky. Oh man, now I gotta see what the next match is. I don't know if it's gonna be the Styles and Paul match. I don't know if it's gonna be the Fatal 4-Way match or what.
WrestleMania specialty cameras tonight are presented by Wingstop. Wingstop is here to bring the
We gotta see.
with the best views
We gotta see.
of the night. And the
Oh,
celebrities are out tonight, Pat.
Shout out to the stars.
I think that's a funny feeling I'm gonna sneeze.
Founding member of Public Enemy,
Flavor Flav.
is in the house. Great to
That's a
see
weird
you,
name for a
Flavor.
rapper.
How about UFC's current men's bantamweight champion, absolute dog in the octagon, spending a Sunday here at WrestleMania, and Rich the Kid,
My guy, Rich.
rapper out of Atlanta, with his boy. I hope you have a fantastic WrestleMania Sunday here in Vegas.
And what a fantastic match to kick off WrestleMania. Congratulations once again to Io Sky. All the matches
still in
tonight will be
shock.
wrapped up on the WrestleMania post show immediately following WrestleMania Sunday, hosted by the great Joe Tessitore. Also,
Well, it's already got the crazy mode. Let's see if we can get.
Megan Morant will be involved in that. And,
Yeah, that was weird. I was I'm sorry they didn't cut that part off. Oh, is this next?
Castle and a Royal Rumble elimination is all led to this. A six-city street fight between the Archer of Infamy and the Scottish Warrior. Who will revel in the chaos? Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre square off next. Here is
Next.
the year-long journey
Okay.
that has cultivated this
The Sin City Street Fight match is next. I knew ads were gonna pop up. So guys, how you guys doing so far and everything? You guys doing great? And stuff? We're like 12 minutes, less than 12 minutes away from the hour mark. Yeah, let me know what you guys think and everything. How you guys doing on your Easter Sunday and everything, including WrestleMania Sunday. So yeah. Whew. I know I'm doing great right now. Even though I'm in shock mode right now from the first match. Oh, man. We're up to 3 votes. We need kind of more. We need more votes over here. Because the main event's not going to come up yet. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I should get the better version of this show, of this, I don't know. That way I can get ad-free. I don't have to worry about it, but that's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. So, oh well. Come on! Ay, ay, ay. My. Oh, that got me. I thought I was about to get hit in the face. I went right to an Alter commercial. Don't really care. My last stream, it went up to like 4 hours. Until Toby doesn't do it again.
It is only appropriate that this rivalry comes to us tonight as a Sin City street fight. The hatred wave between these two men is incredible.
Yeah, well, Drew McIntyre's mindset over the past several months has been one of victimhood. He argues that Damian Priest has cheap-shotted him numerous times over the past 12 months, of course, starting last year at WrestleMania, when Priest cashed in his Senior Money in the Bank contract on the new, at the time, champ Drew McIntyre. And it's got worse from there. McIntyre is out for severe vengeance tonight. We have sacrificed numerous security guards over the past several weeks. We don't need it tonight. All bets are off. No holds barred. Sin City street fight.
You and I were in the middle of the kickoff show just a couple of days ago.
These two have been trying to get their hands on each other for a long time. And tonight, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet of physicality. Street fight in Las Vegas. You know the things that happen on the streets of Las Vegas? The possibilities are endless on the Sin City streets.
Yeah, it's a good thing he didn't do the pyro on that one. And not that, the light one that he was on. Because he would have been, that thing would have been, yeah, he would have been like, whoosh.
The unstoppable Doom Slayer in a minute evil war against Hell. Available May 15th on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, PC, free.
Hi. Or PlayStation 5.
Bruce throwing his Doom gear out right now.
He was dressed as Doom Slayer, I believe.
Well, there's Doom Guy, Doom Slayer, there's Samuel Hayden, Con McKeer, and Dave Raw. The Dark Lord will get you every once in a while, but Hell Knight's a problem. Doom Slayer can really kick some ass. You know what I'm saying?
Just like the gamers, like I said last night.
Oh, the Cock-a-Demon.
The what?
The Cock-a-Demon.
The Cock-a-Demon?
That's right, Doom.
Yesterday it was Packer, today it's Cockadema. Whatever next, Pat.
And right now,
Don't have the mic. Don't have the mic.
What the hell?
Maybe it's listening again there. Dude, that's all for you.
Is there something wrong with the electric guitar?
No.
How come it sounds so funny?
Because of how the actual song's gonna be. And how it is.
My face is melting cold.
Oh, that is fully new now. Holy frick. Then he loving it. He had you loving it for him. Dancing the beast.
I mean, could have said that.
How incredible is Kerry, King of Slayer? He's touring globally as a solo artist and reuniting with the legendary metal band Slayer. We're back for select shows across the U.S. and the U.K., including one concert.
Yeah, point to him.
By Damian Priest himself.
Damian Priest with a Slayer guitar solo to lead him into WrestleMania. Into a street fight against Drew McIntyre. Has to be feeling like a professional wrestling god right now.
It's a complete shift in the expression of Damian Priest. Once he gave that quick nod to Kerry King. Now laser focused on complete destruction of his opponent tonight, Drew McIntyre.
See a lot of celebrities front row. Might be their first time experiencing this. Yes, Slayer brought out Damian Priest with 10-foot-high flames.
And yes, this is WrestleMania.
Drew's walked it.
This is a street fight. Anything goes. You only win via pinfall or submission. And McIntyre places it
Oh, righty, stop the Maverick is banging noggin.
Dan Angler, the official in this matchup. McIntyre misses wildly. Priest
Yeah.
and this is going to be an ugly one, folks. And I mean that in a great way. Priest now with an elbow takes out McIntyre.
Anything goes here in this Sin City street fight. Priest with a big-time right.
Well, McIntyre gave his best shot of that jump start. When that doesn't work, and your opponent is immediately back on top, it may be time for panic station.
Super kick.
And again, McIntyre cashed in Money in the Bank.
We just hit the hour mark.
McIntyre, who had held the title for just over
Let's see how far we can go. Just like last one.
McIntyre once again.
No, 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 no. Recoil, recoil.
Also eliminated McIntyre in the Elimination Chamber this year. Annus Horribilis for Drew McIntyre, and it's all been caused by Damian Priest.
Ooh.
Is going
Uh-oh.
to be made a victim here tonight in the mind of McIntyre.
McIntyre, also the veteran at WrestleMania. This is his 12th WrestleMania match. Priest is now been involved in 4 over the years.
McIntyre's going to find a reason to hate anybody. Certainly a guy who thinks the world is working against him. And now it's a steel stare that Damian Priest hits off his face. Bong! Drew McIntyre.
Bong is right.
This is some stare.
And now McIntyre stalking, I should say Priest stalking McIntyre. Damian Priest down. McIntyre and into the barricade. Ribs first.
Almost hitting Wade here behind the hydration station. And Priest.
We're 2 minutes deep into this one, and both men
That'll take it up a notch in the crazy zone.
Had the upper hand. McIntyre with a right now.
Boring.
Chest first off the steps.
These two are so.
Ooh, hello.
Top of our table here.
These two both run 270.
Hello.
Every shot takes so much out of their opponent.
These are big lads. They want to do big damage to each other.
McIntyre just an angry dude as he delivers the steps off the face of Priest.
Right to the temple of Priest.
And again, Priest back to the floor.
This guy's going to have to get his hands up or he's going to keep eating steel stairs until he doesn't remember tonight.
Can't block that though to the spine.
Kind of match you just have to leave humanity at the door. It's a question of who is prepared to stoop to the lowest level.
Drew McIntyre is. You and I both know that.
Well, if that's the truth, Pat, Drew McIntyre is going to win tonight.
Another stare to the spine of Damian Priest. Beating up his spine, beating up his soul. McIntyre's in control. And now he's
That's McIntyre's brother.
Oh, this is...
And now taking a selfie.
He's taking a shot to a selfie.
McIntyre was around taking selfies at ringside with his wife. And what happened? Punk attacked him, Priest cashed in. You think McIntyre would learn after what happened last year?
Hey, if you're going to win...
That was his brother. He just did say McIntyre, so...
Style, and that selfie, I guarantee you, has already gone viral online.
Well, I think Drew was thinking to himself, it wasn't a mistake last year. I'll do it again.
Come on, mama.
Right to the ear of Priest with that chair.
And this has all now become way too easy for Drew McIntyre, and Damian Priest looks like a...
Dude, you got 2?
Home Depot. Buying 2
There's already a table on the freaking... Oh my god. I think it went into the next level of Crazy Town.
Damian Priest several times by now, but this is about punishing the Punisher.
4 different sets of stairs have been used. There's a chair in the ring. Now 3 tables have been lifted from underneath the ring. 2 of them being set up for a nice 2-piece. Right here in front of us, Drew McIntyre's
Okay, Mr. Crazy.
Nice look, Drew. I've never seen the guy
Whoa! He almost fell to the tables. Like you set him up, I'll make you sure that you go down with them.
And a headbutt must go kiss by McIntyre.
Goes to show Damian Priest.
Clothesline. Hello.
Durability. McIntyre taking way too long setting those tables up, and he's lucky he got out of this one, catching Damian Priest with that Glaswegian kiss.
He needs to stop taking the Scottish victory laps every time he gets the job done. McIntyre takes to the air and takes out Priest. How much does he weigh? 275 pounds.
Damian Priest ate every ounce of that. The Flying Scotsman.
How about a flying bus?
If anyone is on, which I see no one right now. Let me know what match you would like to see next. Which I think it might be the Styles and Logan Paul match and stuff. But I like to see Styles win that match. Just came from that freaking chair.
You know what's coming now? McIntyre looking for a Claymore.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, Drew dodged it somehow.
Cover now. Hook of the leg for the win. Priest kicks out.
Oh, God. McIntyre got so lucky there, flinched at the right moment, that chair bouncing off at an ugly angle that could have been way worse for Drew McIntyre. Could have lost an eyeball in that.
And his head's back on that chair.
No idea how Priest is still ticking.
Drew McIntyre deflects the chair off his face, hits him with a Glasgow kiss, and now uses the chair for his advantage.
Again, working the spine and the back. He started with the steps. Now he's using the steel chair to his advantage. And once again, McIntyre to the spine.
You know, when your back hurts, your whole body hurts. It affects everything. Drew McIntyre with a big brain decision here to attack the spine.
And now,
Oh, no.
of Damian Priest.
That'll take it up to another notch.
The Street King is looking anything but the Street Fighter right now. He is getting annihilated.
Don't do it, Drew. That's too far.
McIntyre.
Choke slam.
Straight choke slam. Covered out by Priest. And a kick out by McIntyre.
Highly impactful, but you're right. It was a variation on the standard delivery, a desperation strike from Priest when it looked like all was lost. Take a look at this chair. It was a glancing blow of the forehead of Drew, which is why he was able to follow it up with that claymore. But here you go, here's that choke slam. Not a full-on sound to heaven, and McIntyre just about kicking out. This one swinging back and forth in the last 60 seconds.
Well, the thing is, if a McIntyre hit that claymore with that chair wrapped around Damian's neck, he would have decapitated.
Over. Everything.
And now it's Priest who's going to return the favor. Did you hear that? I felt it.
That is a kidney shredding chair shot.
Cracking
to the
his
lower back.
And Priest again.
Cracking his back rack.
McIntyre is going to be peeing blood for weeks.
If you guys are tuning in, which I see no one has, we already have one new champion. And that would be the women's.
And Priest now ripping the protective pad off the
That'll be the women's
buckle area.
world championship. Io Sky has won that championship.
Struggling with gangs daily. Clearly he can take a bit.
This is the curtain match, which is at the Sin City Street Fight.
Gives himself a breather in the middle of getting his ass kicked.
Look, all these instruments of destruction around the ring can aid you in destroying your opponent. They can also be a massive distraction. And Priest took too long setting that chair up, allowing McIntyre to somehow get back in this.
And now McIntyre setting up the table.
It is Easter. Happy Easter. That ain't no Easter dinner or lunch table. That's a McIntyre.
No frick, Sherlock.
Destroying Damian Priest table. Welcome to a Sin City street fight.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and the way this is locking the carcass of one of these two men is going to remain in the Mojave Desert for good.
And now McIntyre with Priest on his shoulders.
Sheamus is furious, trying for that white noise.
And now a blow to the back.
Yeah, he'll learn white noise.
Priest now with McIntyre. Here you go. Razor's Edge.
There it goes. Wow, he learned Razor's Edge. Oh my God.
Kick out by McIntyre. Priest, whose hero was the late great Razor Ramon, uses the Razor's Edge to send McIntyre through the table and almost pick up the win.
Chico almost got the 1, 2, 3. What more does he have to do to Drew? Survey says 2 more tables available on the outside currently.
There's plenty of other weapons of destruction strewn around the ring and the ringside area. Pick your poison, Damian Priest.
And it's funny, most of these weapons were introduced by McIntyre and now are going to be used against him.
The danger you run in a match like this, falling on your own sword.
That's the risk of Sin City, Michael Cole.
Vegas always wins in the end. Priest now.
Somehow, some way.
And now McIntyre, one right to the eye, trying to poke out the eye.
Well, both men have gone for the eyes in recent weeks. McIntyre, of course, having to wear that eye patch at one point.
McIntyre now hooks Priest. Future shock DDT. McIntyre may have hurt himself, but he's still able to go into a pin and hit the inside leg. And Priest is able to kick out.
Yeah, you should be completely out cold after that one. The cranium of Damian Priest rattling off this steel. inside there and somehow instinct kicking back.
The referee broke character. It was like,
This is awesome. For the second straight match, our sellout crowd chanting, "This is awesome." This is WrestleMania. And these two are trying to steal the show and steal a win in a Sin City street fight. Look at the anger and the disdain in the eyes of Drew McIntyre looking on at Priest. Priest stomping. Oh, slapping. Well, quick disrespect by McIntyre, and Priest is going to show no respect either. And now the slugfest underway in the ring.
Rally against Foreman in there. Two heavyweights giving it their absolute best. Burning themselves out in pursuit of victory.
And a quick again by McIntyre. Oh, and a big clothesline by Priest. Priest needs a breather after that. How could you not? And you're right, Wade. This has the feel of the old heavyweight matches of old at Las Vegas on the Strip.
This is the point both men know they should be home and dry. An opponent is not supposed to be able to take this level of abuse. But that hatred, that detached, ice-cold bitterness between these two is driving both men forward.
Both these men are going to feel terrible tonight and probably for the rest of the month.
The body is already screaming stop. But we might be going old school here.
Indeed we are. Damian Priest, who also idolized The Undertaker. Jumping the tables. Priest took a little bit too much time on the tightrope, and McIntyre made him pay. Holy.
yeah, thanks for stopping from saying the S word. Ooh, look at the damage on his back.
But you've got to pin him.
McIntyre has suffered an immense amount of pain here tonight as well. Damian Priest.
The gloves are on.
Neither man's body is cooperating whatsoever. The problem for Priest is his mind isn't cooperating either at this point. Drew's in mental control at least.
There has to be internal damage done to both of these men. McIntyre dragging Priest back into the ring, putting him face first now into the chair. McIntyre drops back to the corner. What does McIntyre have planned? A Claymore into the head, into the chair. Night, Damian Priest. That's gotta be it. An Uber Claymore for McIntyre. Wow.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre!
What an incredible, physical, violent match tonight between these two superstars.
We said at the start, who is prepared to leave? Humanity at the door. The answer was both men, but clinical and pitiless. At the closing moments there was McIntyre, who took full advantage of his surroundings and sent Damian Priest to hell.
Damian Priest is down and out. McIntyre forcing the official Dan Engler to raise his hand in victory at WrestleMania. Sin City street fight led up to the day. Future shock DDT to start things. Onto the steel stairs, he somehow kicks out of it. And then Priest tries to go old school, and he pays for it.
Tables that McIntyre had set up earlier, he clearly had not forgotten about them, but that chair in the corner with this Claymore, Priest's head sandwiched between a rock and a hard place, and that is just game over after what was an epic performance and effort from two men who left it all out there tonight. And get both of these two medical attention immediately.
Damian Priest telling the official, I can't breathe.
So I can't breathe. Uh-oh.
Dengler calling for some emergency help as McIntyre celebrates. Well,
listen, I'm always right in the end.
We're going to take an exclusive first look now at Doom, the Dark Ages. Stand and fight as the unstoppable Doomslayer in a medieval war against hell. Available May 15th on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC. Pre-order now.
Launch the Slayer.
Didn't know it was gonna pop up until later. Alright, guys. We're doing good so far with time. So let's see how far we can go.
WWE returns to Perth for a massive weekend takeover this October as RAC Arena, Raw, SmackDown, and a soon-to-be-announced premium live event. And this will be John Cena's last ever match in Australia. Stay tuned for more details later this month. We'd like to extend a special thank you to The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi for Timeless, a theme song of WrestleMania 41 off the new album Hurry Up Tomorrow. Make sure to catch Hurry Up Tomorrow, the movie, in theaters May 16th. Matt, celebrities are everywhere in Vegas.
Absolutely. We can't thank everybody enough for coming. How about Jameer Gibbs of the Detroit Lions?
Fox is happy.
Absolutely. Everybody in Detroit loves Jameer, an absolute dog. Speaking of dogs, friend of the WWE, double champ, UFC commentator, Daniel Cormier is in the building. Right next to Tony Founder, Tony host, and the host of the Roast of WrestleMania, happening tonight at 10 p.m. in the Blue Lodge Theater in Fontainebleau. Tony Hinchcliffe is here.
Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, the best seat in the house since 1925. Happy 100th to the Goodyear blimp. And Wade, speaking of the Goodyear blimp, we saw Io Sky take a ride in the blimp this week. So did this man, Penta. In a matter of moments, will battle in a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. I talked to Penta earlier today, and he told me this is a highlight of his career, being able to fly high above Vegas in the blimp. And he said being a part of WrestleMania, probably the biggest highlight of his career thus far. The stakes are high, the chips are in, and the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Will Braun Breaker have the dogs barking in Las Vegas?
The Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match is next.
It's a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Coming up next, for now, let's get a closer shot at how these four competitors got here.
Like the Hogwarts for free for plus. Hogwarts. By Hogwarts.
Oh.
Hogwarts. Oh. Next thing. Ooh, that new. Bent audio. And that reminds me what it is, but oh, that's easy. Did you guys sign in well before? I think I had to sign in.
No, I didn't sign in. I did it from scratch.
I say, do you have to sign in? I mean, I had a credit account.
I did it from scratch.
You have to create an account.
I didn't. I just did it from scratch.
How did you did it?
I just told you. I did it from scratch.
I don't know what that means.
That is what that means. When that means, no, forget it.
No, not forget.
No, they just forget it because that's what that means. When you do it, when you do it from scratch, you do it from the game itself. You don't sign in. That's what I did. I did it from scratch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the WrestleMania debut of the man who's taken WWE by storm since the beginning of the year. Penta. He made the massive announcement yesterday that WWE has acquired the Mexican Lucha Libre organization known as AAA. First event comes in June. More on this news a bit later on in the show. But I bring that up, Wade, because Penta is a former AAA Latin American champion, a former three-time AAA World Tag Team champion, and he's here at his first WrestleMania tonight.
Yeah, what a moment for Penta, the man who has blown the minds of the WWE Universe since arriving a couple of short months ago. And of course, his brother Rey Fénix from the SmackDown brand competed last night, also making a WrestleMania debut, albeit in a loss against El Grande Americano. Can Penta go one better tonight?
Penta was built for WrestleMania. I said it the other week. I can't wait for WrestleMania to experience Penta. The fans of the WWE Universe from all around the globe are getting a chance to experience this man in person for the first time.
Superstar that has caught on in record time thanks to this charisma that simply transcends language and cultural barriers. No fear whatsoever. whatsoever on the biggest stage of his entire career with a massive prize on the line.
Had a great talk with Penta earlier today, Pat. You and I talking to him about this night. He said last night he had tears in his eyes. He was emotional with his brother's debut at WrestleMania. Said he was going to be very emotional here in his debut tonight.
And you let him know quickly that he is supposed to be here, just like his brother. It's a shame to say this dude is.
Well, it's a shame that Dirty Dom, who never earned that mask from his father, Rey Mysterio, of course, missed WrestleMania because of injury. Then he couldn't get it off his head.
You don't know the first thing about Lucha Libre, you. The mask is supposed to be difficult to take off.
Oh my God. Of course you're going to defend Dominic. He never earned the darn mask, Wade. But nonetheless, I want to know who placed the sponsor for this match in the entrance of Dominic Mysterio. Because this match is presented by Dude Wipes. Bathroom Brawl. Make sure Dude Wipes is in your corner. Available on Amazon and at retailers nationwide.
Well, even dirty Dom Mysterio likes to stay clean, thanks to Dude Wipes.
And if you have a dump that's like Dominic Mysterio, go ahead and use Dude Wipes to clean the cheeks of all the disgusting shite.
You know how to spin everything.
What do you mean? It's just the truth. I'm an expert at Lucha Libre.
I thought you were going to say you're an expert at using Dude Wipes.
Everybody dumps. Those people dump dirty doms into the toilet.
Looks like he's been in the gym, doesn't it?
Couldn't get the mask off. Potential teammate
Or enemy. Okay, Lucha Libre expert, explain to me that mask that Finn Balor had on.
I can't explain that one. I'm not quite sure Finn Balor views himself as a luchador. I didn't even see any eye holes in that particular mask, but the truth is, Finn Balor is here as a Grand Slam champ, and regardless of masks or luchadors or whatever other styles may arrive in this matchup, for me, Finn Balor has to be the red-hot favorite.
Finn Balor looking to win his third Intercontinental Championship here tonight. Penta seeking his first singles title. Dominic is a two-time North American champion at NXT and a tag champ.
Finn Balor is certainly more than capable to become the Intercontinental Champion here tonight.
Look, Balor and Dominic Mysterio, at least in theory, have a massive advantage here if they can team up together and take out their two opponents, turn this into a one-on-one match, and then it gets a bit more difficult.
Beginning this weekend, every superstar performing will wear a commemorative WrestleMania match that will be inserted into Topps trading cards later this year. And beginning on tomorrow's episode of WWE Raw, any debuting superstar will sport the main roster debut pack, which will similarly be featured in a future set of Topps WWE trading cards. You never know when you might pull that one-of-one Topps trading card.
You're going to want to pull the patch of the following match. The dogs are barking in Las Vegas, Nevada.
the unpredictable badass.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker!
You know, this is the first time in WrestleMania history that the Intercontinental Championship will be defended in a straightforward, fatal four-way matchup. I want to shout out my guys, John Chick and Greg Miller, back at WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut, helping me out with all the stats this weekend. Could not do it without them. But Breaker has no champion's advantage tonight, Wade. Again, first man to gain pinfall or submission will pick up the victory and win the championship. So Breaker does not have to be involved in the decision, much like we saw earlier tonight in the triple threat rules.
Yeah, and that's personally why I back Finn Balor to win this whole thing. Look, one-on-one, I'm probably going to back Braun Breaker against anyone. The man is simply indestructible, but there's been a level of hubris to the young champ who said, yeah, I'll fight you all at the same time. Bad, critical error there from Braun Breaker. And look, earlier tonight we saw the triple threat. Io Sky managed to pull out the victory. It may be different here tonight, as you're right. Breaker does not have to be factored into the ending for this to change hands.
That's one again today. Big Mets fan Eddie Rango refereeing this matchup here tonight. So again, Braun Breaker defending the championship. This is his WrestleMania debut. He won the title back in October of last year and has held it since.
Braun Breaker's been benching 395 with ease.
That Michael Cole, but look, immediately take a look at the Judgment Day lads. They've had a bit of tension of late, but they are back on the same page tonight. It's about business.
Yeah, the champion knows that he's going to get attacked by the others. And here's the Judgment
And
Day.
messages just disappeared.
Celebrate early.
Finn and Dom working together. Dominic is 0-3 in WrestleMania. And now Penta flies cross body to Mysterio. And Penta now with a Rana sends Finn Balor out to the apron and outside the ring. Dominic gonna fly as well. And it's time for Penta to fly!
Lands on his feet. Parkour walk, surf walk. Penta's vibing at WrestleMania.
Red hot start there from this jaw-dropping.
Oh my goodness! Braun Breaker like a flying missile takes out Penta.
A jungle cat just flew the entire length of the ring.
I think Braun Breaker may have just broken the long jump world record after these incredible moves. Oh, God, connected right on Penta after Penta had taken control in the early going.
Braun Breaker is a freak athlete. He runs the rope at ropes, I mentioned before, at 23 miles per hour. But he's in there with the unorthodox Penta off the second rope. Penta, oh, Breaker! Breaker caught him in the air and slammed him with a world's strongest slam.
Perfect timing for Braun Breaker.
And now a military press to Balor with ease. And then a big slam.
250 pounds of Jellic Knight. And be careful, Ed.
Oh, good night! He just speared Dominic. Shirt walk here tonight. And Balor breaks things up.
Well, Dirty Dom needs those dude wipes after that connection to his midsection. And be careful here, Finn Balor. You're on your own.
Loose butts certainly possible after the super spear, and Finn might be needing some dude wipes as well.
And Breaker now burying his shoulder into the midsection of Balor. Back elbow caught Penta. Breaker is all business tonight. How about when he pulled out some Steiner math at the kickoff show a couple of days ago, Pat?
Looks like he has a 129.2% chance of winning.
And it makes sense what he said. Oh, and sling blade by Finn.
Let's say Dominic's 25%.
And one to repeat from Penta.
7.5% there. And Finn Balor's 1 for 3, so 66% chance failure there. 129.2.
Ew, that hurt.
Penta experience.
Oh, and Judgment Day taken out.
Cover by Penta for the title. Balor kicks.
Yeah, that was smart of Penta. The second there was one man isolated in the ring, immediately pouncing on that pin, showing all of his experience.
Oh, love this move. Finn Balor's not going to love it, though. Penta calls it the sacrifice. Ooh.
Every ligament in your shoulder. Torn labrum right there for sure for Finn Balor.
And Penta with Balor up front. Breaker now. Breaker. Look at the power of double German. And a kimbo. This guy's insane.
The most highly charged, cataclysmic superstars I have ever witnessed. And he just gets better and better.
This dude's a beast. So much fun to watch and call his matches. Now he's measuring Penta. Penta knows what the spear feels like, and he may feel it again. Breaker into the corner.
Great reaction move there from Penta.
Dirty Dom. That was a great move by Dominic there. Taking advantage up over the top.
Dirty Dom laying and waiting.
And now Dominic bringing some offense to the matchup.
Like a hyena.
And that basement drop kick sends Breaker outside the ring, and Dominic's feeling it. And there's a contingent here who seem to be in Mysterio's corner.
Hey, Penta, welcome to the greatest luchador on planet Earth.
Made great by the late great Eddie Guerrero, the Three Amigos, but blocked off the second one by Penta. And you know who just showed up here at ringside, guys? Eating an apple. Judgment Day Carlito.
Things are looking real swell right now for the Judgment Day. Fully in cahoots, fully in control.
Breaker back in the ring, double team now by Judgment Day. Balor and Dom working very well together in this matchup here tonight.
Well, they simply had to. All those tensions put to one side. The pursuit of victory is
everything.
everything.
Breaker with a double suplex. I'm going to say it again, Pat. This guy's an absolute freak of nature.
This dude's an absolute beast. So strong, so explosive, so smart.
Belly to belly throw, tossing Balor around the ring. Dominic tossed as well.
With ease.
Braun Breaker, just a blast of kinetic energy.
Dominic trying to sneak in from behind.
Roach is just oscillating around the ring, and everything he does is painful.
Breaking Steiner! Connecting, cover by Breaker. On the leg for the win. Balor kicks it too.
I mean, spot the weakness on Breaker, the technique, the conditioning, the power, the explosivity, and of course, the high-flying moves.
And the ring IQ and the second generation. I mean, the list goes on and on. That's why he's our Intercontinental Champion.
Hall of Fame genetics. The son of Rick Steiner, the nephew of Scott Steiner, the Steiner brothers.
Former professional football player. Has it all.
And the Steiners competed right here in Las Vegas.
Ooh.
First time around. Penta now with a kick to the face. Dominic with a drop kick to Penta. Balor back on his feet, clears Breaker out of the ring. Dominic stalking Balor from behind. And a drop kick puts Balor in the position for a 619. Carlito begging him not to do it. Balor intercepts. And now Finn kicking away on Dominic, and Penta gonna take it.
Serves you right, Dominic.
For the win and the title. Breaker breaks it up.
There's that top speed of Braun Breaker coming into play, saving his own championship with that breakup just as he was slipping away. And this is the moment the turncoat Dirty Dom took his opportunity, took a shot at his own brother from the Judgment Day, but it backfired.
Judgment Day became Judgment Disarray as soon as there was gold opportunity. Finn Balor stomping a hole in Dom. Penta driver normally ends it. Braun Breaker with the quickness to save this match.
And it is electric inside Allegiant Stadium. Breaker and Penta, two men have taken this company by storm, slugging it out here.
You don't want to back Penta in this fight.
Ooh, what a knee! Holy! And then a big kick to the face.
Penta feels good.
Carlito sends Breaker over the top rope without no disqualifications. Completely legal. Dom looking to steal it from behind. Kick out at 2 by Penta.
Super kick. Super kick.
That bad apple Carlito and a Mexican destroyer in the middle of the ring. And Carlito getting involved, pulling Penta off the pin, and now sending Penta right into the announce table.
Well, Penta had this thing won, but it was taken away by Carlito, who's not even involved in the match. And Carlito has lost the damn plot.
You're not even supposed to be out here.
Well, this suddenly does not feel safe whatsoever at ringside.
What are you doing? Get the hell out of here, Carlito. Carlito, get the hell off the desk. He's looking to take out Penta. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Pat, look out. Look out.
Spear through the table. That was a good Carlito. Oh, but he got recoil damage.
That's a 15-foot spear by Braun Breaker.
That is a steel table completely collapsed.
That's what you get, Bad Apple. Harley, that wasn't cool. Breaker, Penta, back in the ring. Holy. The dogs are barking. What a matchup for the Intercontinental Championship. Penta turns around. Breaker with a spear. Oh, Dom. Dominic Mysterio with Breaker in position. Just the nod by Dirty Dom. He connected cleanly with that. Dom goes for the frog splash. Balor a little payback. And Balor said, not tonight.
The craftiest man in the matchup is striking.
Swing blade by Balor.
All the years of experience.
Kick into the corner. Breaker's in the drop zone. Balor realizes it, guys. Breaker's in the drop zone. Balor in the top rope. Balor with a coup de grace. To win the ice. Dominic with a frog splash and the cover on Balor.
Oh my God, Dominic Mysterio just got the championship. No.
You felt something building over the last few months for this young man. Dominic Mysterio tonight did what he had to do, and he won the title by stabbing his Judgment Day partner, Finn Balor, in the back and taking the title away from him.
It's every man for himself. Lie, cheat, steal, do whatever you have to do because this kid, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, those are for you, Michael Cole, has proved every salty hater on planet Earth wrong. He is the real deal. Not only that, he is now your Intercontinental Champion.
Michael Cole, you and I have obviously seen this Dirty Dom do a lot of despicable things. He's a walking, talking, dirty dude, Mike, but tonight, he got Mexican destroyer and he somehow kicked out with the help of Carlito.
Well, Carlito was pivotal in this one because clearly Penta had that thing won, but it was vital as a price to pay for getting involved in a match with Braun Breaker, and Carlito may never be the same again after that spear. This is the moment Breaker thought he had the whole damn thing won, but don't take your eyes off Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Dirty Dom hits a 619 to perfection right on Braun Breaker's face. And in this, Balor not allowing Dominic to hit the frog splash. Balor would hit the coup de grace. And then from out of nowhere, Dominic Mysterio with a frog splash to his own partner. Judgment Day's Balor, Dominic Mysterio is now the Intercontinental Champion. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't pinch yourself. It's not a dream. It happened at WrestleMania. Dirty Dom has won the title.
There are going to be some awkward conversations in the Judgment Day Clubhouse later on tonight. But one man will be grinning from ear to ear and shining like he's Rob Liberace with the gold that is the Intercontinental Champ. Great job, Dirty Dog.
Damn it. I was really hoping either Penta wins the match and gets the championship, or the Braun Breaker retains. I was not expecting any one of those two to win that match. Oh.
That's stupid. I followed all the stuff too and told me not right. Told me to not find my freaking data. I can't get in. Because I can't. What the hell?
By Zenny, the official eyewear of WWE. Fans get 10% off when they use the code WWE on Zenny.com and the Zenny app. Zenny, eyewear for everyone. Well, of course, the Rocky in Los Angeles and Cosm, the interactive experience where you get immersive at WrestleMania. If you can't be here, and they just witnessed that incredible fatal four-way matchup moments ago, again, Dominic Mysterio is your new Intercontinental Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stars are us. A man who draws a reaction regardless. Colby Covington is here from the UFC. Thank you for making some time. And ladies and gentlemen,
It wasn't a triple threat. It was a fatal four-way.
music executive Metro Boomin.
Well, the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas is the official hotel of WrestleMania 41, and WWE returns tonight with the Roast of WrestleMania, featuring Tony Hinchcliffe and NXT this Tuesday, April 22nd. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. All I can say is, whew, this is the destruction from Braun Breaker as he completely decimated Carlito moments ago.
What a bloody mess. I hope someone got insurance on this thing. Crashed, shattered everywhere.
Yeah, this desk is certainly much more expensive than the old desk, but Braun Breaker took off from the Spanish announce desk, traveled 15 feet over here, busted Carlito in half, and then all hell broke loose in the ring, and now Dominic Mysterio is our Intercontinental Champion.
This thing is metal, let's be clear on that.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we're going to celebrate 20 years of WrestleMania for that man, Randy Orton. He's supposed to face
The Randy Orton match is next.
has a neck injury. He's going to need surgery. He's going to be out probably close to a year. Randy Orton, though, demands to have a match on his 20th anniversary. He's issued an open challenge. Who takes that challenge? We find out in moments.
Guys, let me know who's going to win that match. And let me know who do you think is going to replace Kevin Owens in the match against Randy Orton. So let me know. We are less than 11 minutes away from hitting 2 hours in this stream. Let's not reach 4. Not like last time. And the reason why I'm muting the reason I'm muting it is because I'm afraid of that the ads are playing are going to interfere and cause copyright claims. which is not really going to hurt it, but yes, it will. The last time I did, there was two of them. One didn't really hurt it, but the other one did and makes it partially blocked. So yeah, it hurt it. Man, I can't wait for this Friday, and I can't wait for next Saturday. This coming Saturday. Maybe I should probably record that. I don't know. That'd be cool. Live stream it on YouTube. That'd be cool. Now I wonder who accepted the challenge against the legend killer, Mr. RKO himself, Randy Orton.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 290 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 20th year, Randy Orton has graced us with his presence at WrestleMania. A legend's legend. An old school that'll be respected and loved forever.
Oh wow, they repaired their... They must have replaced it with the new one. Because they got a new desk. That's funny.
Randy Orton's in Las Vegas. And this match is presented by Wingstop. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at Wingstop.com. Wingstop. Bring the flavor.
Tonight marks my 20th WrestleMania. Ladies and gents, I said that I would be here at WrestleMania 41, ready to go. The only question now is who is going to come through that curtain.
Yep, I agree with Randy. Who is going to face Randy Orton at WrestleMania 41?
Guys in the locker room, don't do it.
This man, 290 pounds, Quadzilla-like build, 20 years of WrestleMania experience. Who wants some?
Who is this? Joe? TNA? TNA champion? Joe Hendry? Oh! Oh! Welcome to WrestleMania, Joe Hendry.
It's Joe Hendry, and he appears.
I'll tell you what, the people say they believe it.
Welcome to WrestleMania, TNA champion, Joe Hendry. Let's go!
Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds, he is the TNA champion!
They had to announce him as champion of TNA no matter what? Everybody here. Name them watching. There's no one's watching. I'm saying, everybody here that knows that show. TNA stands for non-stop action. It's not non-stop action. Total non-stop action. I have my fair share of TNA. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. And I know I'm not the Miz, I'm just saying.
WrestleMania for Randy Orton, it pulls up a massive upset.
So I don't get this. If Randy wins, he's the TNA champion?
I don't believe the championship's on the line. One-on-one here tonight.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Joe Hendry, TNA champion, versus Randy Orton. Oh. Oh. TNA versus WWE. Ooh. Ooh.
Henry pulls him up, shoulders down, Orton kicks it too. Yeah, make no mistake, Joe Hendry is no slouch whatsoever.
Like, what the hell? Where did he come from?
He is a veteran of over 15 plus years.
We just reached the 2-hour mark.
This is Randy Orton. Randy Orton beat John Cena and Triple H in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 24. He beat Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 33 to win the WWE title. Oh, and Henry, though, knocks down Orton.
Trying to convince me that Randy Orton's good? Randy Orton has beaten me up more than anybody else on the roster. I know full well exactly how dangerous the Viper is.
I was trying not to bring that up to embarrass you, but you're right. Orton misses wildly. Neckbreaker by Henry.
What the hell is Joe Hendry doing at WrestleMania?
It's the element of surprise here. It's called the Viper Cold.
Oh, no.
Okay, this is not Queen, Joe.
Try not to fall into the trap of Joe Hendry.
Randy Orton just staring down at Henry saying, what are you trying to do? And the WWE's Apex Predator begins the hunt.
Yeah, Joe Hendry, welcome to
Power Slam.
The Viper was looking bewildered in the early going.
Like I said, welcome to WrestleMania.
This does not bode well for Joe Hendry.
Remember WrestleMania 10 years ago? Randy Orton delivered that awesome RKO to Seth Rollins.
Well, here comes vintage Orton.
the voices in Randy's head have figured out who the hell Joe Hendry is.
Vintage Randy Orton.
And now it's clinic time.
And Randy's having fun.
Whatever name you want at this point, Joe Hendry can't hear a thing. His brain is scrambled.
Oh, he's going to that place.
The Viper coiled, ready to strike.
Those who believe in Joe Hendry can believe.
For the RKO. Henry now scoops up Randy Orton. Joe Hendry. What? For that freak of nature fall away slam and a kick off.
Tremendous power from Joe Hendry, 280 pounds of the Viper thrown around with abandon.
He was able to hit that. It looked like he was standing ovation earlier on.
RKO!
The camera, Joe Hendry, thanks for coming. There's your WrestleMania moment.
Tell TNA wrestlers don't face Randy Orton in WWE because he is a champion that's got beat with the RKO out of nowhere.
It was a game effort from Joe Hendry, who did momentarily at least take control.
It probably only lasted for like 15, maybe 20 minutes tops.
Joe Hendry couldn't help but smile to all the people at home that have believed in him to get him to this WrestleMania. And Randy Orton, with 20 years of experience, says, I'll take that next if you don't mind. RKO, 1, 2, 3.
Only two men have held more world championships than Randy Orton.
I don't know what. Oh, respect.
Cena and Flair.
Respect.
Cena beats Orton and Triple H at 14.
Look at this.
Tremendous moment for the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry.
Hats off to Joe Hendry. No one else in the locker room wanted any piece of this version of Randy Orton.
I think we know what's coming.
RKO out of nowhere again. What? Hey, welcome to WWE again, Hendry. Because he showed up at the Royal Rumble match in Indianapolis before. He was the invite. He was the invite to wrestling. Oh wow! Now he's just mocking Joe Hendry. What the hell did I just watch? Oh, that was funny. Oh, that was good. Oh my God.
If he does wake up,
That was funny. I can't stop laughing. Oh. I almost forgot about the ads. Oh, that was funny at the end. But it's not over yet. I think we got like, I don't know, a few more matches left. I don't know. Like I said, my last stream lasted for over 4 hours. We're already in the 2-hour mark. Let's just hope that we can just reach to the 3-hour mark. Because we don't, or surpass the 3-hour mark. We don't want to go past 4. That's why I started this 10 minutes before the show started. Oh. Oh my God, I'm still laughing. So funny.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the announcement was made yesterday. WWE has acquired the Mexican Lucha Libre promotion known as AAA. The first fans experience will be Los Angeles, California, Saturday, June 7th. Worlds collide. It takes place at 12
Had to
noon
move
Pacific, 3 o'clock on the East Coast of the Kia Forum. When that's
Come on,
over,
so we can get some more votes in here. We only got 3. And all 3 of them are saying Cody Rhodes. Come on, let's see some more votes. I'm not expecting...
highest earning touring rapper in the world.
I'm not expecting anyone to say if they're going to continue saying Cody and stuff. I do expect someone to do say John Cena, but I'm not really liking that. But that's alright. It's a stream. You have your own opinion. As do I do. Actually, as do I.
200 charts. Absolute banger. Theme by Travis Scott, the WrestleMania official theme. And you can shop the all-new WWE Cactus Jack collection, available for a limited time only on WWEshop.com and Fanatics.com. Travis Scott, a part of the WWE family. His Cactus Jack collection is must-buy and available now.
He was part of a WWE World event earlier today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the Maverick, Logan Paul, looks to continue his rise in the WWE, but standing in his way, the phenomenal one, the veteran technician AJ Styles, looks to remind the viral sensation it takes more than a big mouth to dominate in the ring. The Maverick versus the phenomenal one.
Don't forget about the poll.
Here are the egos and confrontation that form this match.
This match is next. So yeah, guys, don't forget about the poll, because the next match is the AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. That's another inter-promotional match. So let's see what we can do for that. You guys can give me your predictions for that one too if you want. I know you guys are probably gonna say like, oh, AJ Styles, and someone will probably say, oh no, it's Logan Paul. It's like, me personally, AJ Styles. I don't like Logan Paul. So I know you guys are probably like, oh, what the hell? Why? Because he's a YouTuber. I don't see him as a wrestler. That's why. So I know you guys are going to be saying, but he's a wrestler. He's in the games. Like, does it look like I give a frick? No, I don't. I see him as a YouTuber. Nothing more, nothing less. Stick to what you know. Ah, crap. I feel like I need to go. I'll probably let you guys listen to the rest of this, because I might have to disappear. But I'm gonna wait until the commercials end, or the ads are ending and stuff. It's not a triple threat. It was a fatal four-way match. It wasn't a triple threat.
Down. I can tell there's so many glue.
Alright guys, I will be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. Alright? I'm gonna do these so you guys can listen. Right. I'll catch you in a little bit.
Every angle needed. Catching a drone out of the sky. Oh, too good. Too good.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Dorado Beach, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, Logan Paul.
And this match tonight is presented by the General Insurance. The General Insurance gives you a break when you need it most. No matter what you think about Logan Paul, he's been incredible at WrestleMania. He's 2-1, and last year he beat Randy Orton and Kevin Owens in the same match. Logan Paul has been spectacular.
Logan Paul is so humble, is what his song says. Yes, he would say I'm great at everything. I could be the most insufferable human on earth. And instead he shows up and shows out every time.
Guys, AJ Styles finds himself in the 5th WrestleMania match of his career. And tonight, taking on a young man who has taken WWE and the entire planet by storm, Logan Paul. Guys, you've got to be impressed with how quickly Paul has taken to this game.
Yeah, the guy's an absolute natural. Love him or loathe him. And I feel like the vast majority are on the loathing end of the spectrum. He is appointment viewing. Every time he's out here, he shocks, he surprises, and very often he has success. But what a major opportunity it is for Logan Paul to cement himself as a bona fide top-tier competitor with victory tonight.
He was a great amateur wrestler in high school and college. He then went to become an entrepreneur, taking over the internet and digital world, making himself hundreds of millions of dollars. He creates, he builds, and since he's gotten to the WWE, he has taken over. Now he's going to take on a man who's been around the world and back in this professional wrestling world, the phenomenal one. AJ Styles.
You know, Wade, you talk about the loathing for Logan Paul. I believe a lot of it has to do with the fact that people are jealous of what this young man has accomplished so far, and not just his in-ring career, but in everything he's done in the business world.
Well, there's supposed to be a natural order to success. You're supposed to pay your dues, come up the hard way, earn it every step of the way. The problem with Logan Paul is he didn't have to do any of that. He simply jumped the line and was immediately really good. You're right, it's jealousy.
Mediocre people love to fall in line. Greatness likes to get to the top quick. Logan Paul will bet on himself every time, and now he's found himself eye to eye with a phenomenal one.
Mediocre people also like to blame others. Logan Paul blames no one as he locks up with AJ Styles to start this match. If you're Paul Wade, what's your strategy against the veteran?
Well, you simply got into the head of AJ Styles already. You can't match his experience, but you can match his athleticism, and I don't say that lightly because AJ Styles is just otherworldly athleticism. Logan Paul is as gifted as they come.
You're not going to push AJ Styles around, though.
I think Logan Paul's okay with a little bit of a fist fight as well. This is actually a great matchup.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Logan Paul on several occasions over the past couple of months has outfoxed and outsmarted AJ Styles. He's done that because Logan Paul doesn't think the same way as the rest of us. It's part of why he's had success. And when Logan Paul thinks differently, it makes it very difficult to figure out and outmaneuver.
The thing about Logan Paul is he's always developing, always learning. He knows he's new to the game, but he wants to get to the top as fast as possible.
Tremendous aptitude for WWE as Logan Paul hangs on. It does not quite AJ. AJ now going to be launched out to the apron. Styles with a well-placed shoulder to the gut and slides underneath Paul. AJ very quick and agile. Set across the ring. Styles with a shoulder block.
And then AJ gave him a little two-piece talk after Will.
Leaped on by Logan Paul, turns around into a drop kick by Styles. The veteran has Logan a bit out of sorts in the early going.
AJ's just waiting on him here.
Covering.
AJ's three steps ahead of Logan Paul at this point.
Well, we talked a little earlier about how you're supposed to be coming up the hard way, paying your dues, earning it, the old-fashioned way. AJ did all of that, and it must be vexing to him. Oh. That somebody who didn't have to do any of that is essentially his equal here at WrestleMania.
Wait, I don't know if you noticed, I don't know if we caught it on camera. And AJ Styles now using the apron to his advantage. This is all fiddly move. Tie up your opponent to the apron, blind him, and attack him. And that's
what Styles is doing here.
Well, there's a veteran trick from Styles. You noticed he was favouring that rib cage. He was simply playing possum, baiting the less experienced Paul into it, and then catching him with that apron trick.
You talked about that long road to the top that AJ took. You learned a lot of tricks.
Oh, what a knee!
In that long road.
That'll cave in your orbital bone, Logan Paul. Like I know Logan Paul's been into boxing fights in his time. He's never been struck quite like that before.
Those are the things that Logan Paul is experiencing for the first time. Every time. AJ Styles has done all of these things hundreds, if not thousands of times. There's new stuff being presented to Logan Paul on the biggest stage at a regular basis.
And Paul drives Styles, ribs first in the barricade.
Yeah, and if experience is a weakness for Logan Paul, resiliency is a massive strength. We've seen it time and time again against the likes of Roman Reigns. It's very difficult to get down.
AJ reversal sends Paul now into the barricade.
He also has an unflappable confidence in himself. Might be because he's so humble. Might be because he's from Ohio. Might be because
I'm back,
he
guys.
has
I was
success at everything.
going back and
Not
in there.
how to fail.
And stuff. And doing this while I was in there. Having a little time to myself.
This matchup tonight.
The partisan crowd here completely backing the phenomenal one.
And Logan Paul, great move, stepped out of harm's way, sends AJ into the post.
And I've never seen a man.
And on the other side, a whip into the post by Paul with authority.
He might have dislocated his shoulder right there.
Smart there from Logan Paul, using what was available. I've never seen a man so resilient and impervious to negative energy.
It's not
Thrown
Dumbledore.
his way from a massive audience like we have here today. It's almost like fuel to Logan Paul.
Say he feeds off it.
Music to his ears.
He was born and raised on the internet. There's not a lot of positive things said on there. You can't handle a couple of boos or some negative comments, you'll never make it on the internet.
Oh, look at Tom. Watches himself. And AJ Styles and Paul is pumped up here.
That athleticism, you see, just springboard crossbody to the outside with ease. With ease, no problems at all. Not tired, not even sweating.
Look, AJ Styles is a man at times grappling with his own career mortality.
Look at bouncing Styles off the Spanish announce table. AJ, oh!
His last name Styles.
Sends AJ off the apron of the ring.
Styles knows the sands of time are running out on his own career, and he has to make every grade count. He badly needs a victory here tonight.
Great move by Paul to roll back into the ring and break the count.
I believe he's eyeballing his throne that he caught earlier
He
today.
really caught that out of the air.
Like a pet, he's been hanging this thing.
Oh, look at, we got a shot from his room now.
Well, you know this is going on social media.
Oh, get hit by that, Faith.
Nice breeze to it.
It does. Buzz the tire a little bit there, throne friend.
And now look at this. Logan Paul now using the apron to his advantage. And that's the aptitude we talked about with Logan Paul. He's a quick learner. He never makes the same mistake twice, and he turns AJ's offense around on him.
He's also competing against the very best. Every time you see Logan Paul in WWE and learns the best tricks from all of them, absorbs them into his own movesets.
And here we come now. Paul top rope. AJ in trouble. The Paul from Grace connecting. Cover for the win. Styles kicks out.
It genuinely felt like Logan Paul just found out that you're allowed to use the apron on the side.
Logan Paul is just as natural a high flyer as you will ever see. He'd go air to air with the best, including AJ Styles. Beautiful hand time and execution there. And Styles is in trouble now.
The Paul American hitting the Paul from Grace. Logan Paul rolling. That's the name of their show on Max, currently available.
I like that as describing him. As we send AJ across the ring into the corner.
And this is that flip side of Logan Paul, from the entertainer to the bully and the thug in the blink of an eye.
He understands what it takes to be great in this business. He wants to be great at this business.
The time to perform, there's a time.
Oh, the overbomb! The overbomb by Paul. For the win, hooks the leg. Styles just grabbed the bottom rope.
Yeah, and anytime you can't kick out because you're so beat up, you have to reach for the bottom rope. You in dire straits. That was so well executed by Paul once again. The face of Styles bouncing off the mat.
Uh-oh. Logan Paul is asking for a little noise.
Oh, this isn't going to get him any cheers.
Brother.
And a big boot.
Oh, nice, stupid. He's in that big cootie code.
Once in the ear, big move.
And dropping the big leg.
Nice
Cover.
one.
And a kick out. Only Ty Smith could do it better.
Yeah, that was more of a taunt than anything towards AJ Styles. Didn't even get a 2 count. It just goes to show the kind of dominance Paul is showing here.
And now some jabs come in from Logan Paul, that boxing background you guys talked about earlier on.
This is one of the biggest punches we have seen in WWE, but getting a little too cocky.
Yeah,
And now woken up something inside AJ Styles.
Yeah, Styles gonna take the fight to Paul.
Well, there's nothing cute about that from Styles. Simply muscled Logan Paul back to the corner and let him off.
Logan's second rope, insult, AJ taken out, cover now, for the win, kick out at 2.
AJ tried to catch Logan Paul in midair, but too much has been taken out of the phenomenal one already, who looks at this point like he's running on fumes.
Smooth move by Logan to turn that into a pin. Almost stole the win right there.
Don't move. No matter what.
So knocked the Styles a bit out of sorts.
The moon pulp.
Oh, kidney shot there from Logan Paul.
It was me winning like uppercuts.
Uppercuts now by Paul.
Just shows the range of offense that Logan Paul has available to him. But Styles has no answer to any of this. Logan Paul's biggest asset has always been that surprise factor. The cat came out of the bag a long time ago. Nobody should be shocked about this performance from Logan Paul. When are we going to accept he ain't a newcomer? He ain't an outsider. He is the real deal, and he's doing it under the brightest spotlight of them all.
And he continues to evolve each and every time out.
Not scared to take his time and celebrate himself, though.
And that might be the kryptonite.
The biggest of stages. Paul is shy. AJ Styles stops himself. AJ now picking up the intensity. Logan Paul doesn't realize that Styles did not go into the corner. And he will now as AJ rolls to the clothesline. And here comes Styles, the phenomenal one.
Representing an entire industry in a lot of people's eyes.
Styles with Logan Paul up on his shoulders. That's vintage Styles there, and he right to the back of the neck.
This is a different Styles to the one we've seen over the past 25 years. He's packed a hell of a lot of muscle on that frame, and he's using it to full effect now, powering Logan Paul around.
Earlier today, he's got to keep up with the kids.
He's very jacked. And at this moment, he needs to end this.
He's in the corner.
Don't let Logan Paul get a second win.
Starting to pick up his offense now.
Beat him down, AJ Styles, if you want to win.
Styles, vertical suplex, drops him right to the back of his head.
Let's do a brain buster on that one.
Cover now. And a kick out by Paul in 2.
Both these men have to figure out what the hell they have left.
Vertical suplex into the brain buster, dropping right on the back of his head.
Logan Paul, you're going back to YouTube.
Banana peel here, just getting too braggadocious, absorbing too much spotlight. You can't do that against an AJ Styles.
It didn't feel like the right time to take a victory lap, and AJ Styles has made him pay for it. What's he thinking now?
Looking for the Styles clash to put Logan Paul away. Logan, though, able to turn it around.
Close to a low blow there from Paul, but
AJ lands on his feet into the corner. Logan Paul got a bit overzealous, ran into the boot from Styles.
He's trying to set up the pulverizer, though.
Logan Paul is the one who's really slowing down and in the drop zone.
And Logan Paul caught AJ. AJ was going for the phenomenal forearm, and Logan Paul caught him. And rolling senton by Paul. Oh, goodness!
That was 3/4 of the ring.
And a kick out by Styles. That was incredible.
Oh my God, that was about the longest lion salt I've ever seen. I saw how far AJ was away. He can't possibly be trying this, can he? Oh yeah, he can. That's what the Maverick does. He shocks, he awes, and ultimately he's back in control.
He's an absolutely incredible athlete. We're sold out tonight. Over 60,000 yet again in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas for WrestleMania Sunday.
God, when you can pull out stuff like that, that truly is a cheat code to the very top of the industry. Proof positive of why Logan Paul is right here.
There's an audible in the middle of the match. Let me do a three-quarter look.
Again,
Here's the thought. Here's what Logan can't do. Can't keep getting caught up and celebrating himself.
because you're going to get caught at some point by Styles.
Yeah, but he's going to do a lot of great things. You can't celebrate everything, Logan. You got to keep it moving.
Another well-placed elbow by Styles.
Flip off of
Lands on his feet. Has Logan up. Nice roughly Styles clash. Logan Paul able to grab the ropes to counter. Oh, and a kick by AJ. And another one.
Point of the spine there. Toe to the spine. No protection, but somehow Paul fighting back.
And bounces AJ off the turnbuckle.
Well, we're at the point in the match now where it's crucial. What is driving you? Both men in agony.
And look at that. That clothesline, cover, hook of the leg now by Styles. A slingshot clothesline, lariat, almost put Styles away.
A man
You're not frustrated.
by fame against the man
You're just being
driven by passion.
stupid.
And right now is the man who wants the spotlight the most, Logan Paul, who's looking like he's closing in on victory.
Pat, you know better than anyone what a win at WrestleMania does for your brand.
Absolutely, and let alone Logan Paul's brand is already on top of the world. Prime, everything else he's done. Buckshot lariat though in the middle of WrestleMania to end AJ Styles, that could have been it. That should have been it. Logan Paul's playing his greatest hits right now, and AJ Styles is still in this match.
Titanium loaded right hand.
One of the biggest punches in the history of our game. And he's lining it up on the phenomenal one.
As that play to the right hand from a prior injury has used it to his advantage. Styles ducks underneath. AJ Styles with Logan Paul up top. Down goes Logan Paul. Styles cover. Isn't it up? Near fall.
No,
for
it's
AJ.
3. Ding, ding, ding.
Just like that, the experience of AJ Styles almost puts Logan Paul on his back for good. At this point, you got to be wondering who has more gas left in the tank.
It's not only that, it's also who has the deepest playbook, and you have to give the advantage there to the phenomenal one in his 25 plus years of experience.
Who has the move? Who has the power to put this away? Who's walking out of WrestleMania a winner?
Logan Paul has barely moved for the past 1 minute.
Styles off the top rope, caught. Got caught by Paul, who got his knees up and Logan with an opportunity.
Veteran got baited in there, and now he's going to pay the price.
Oh, look at this. Logan Paul gonna pull one out of AJ Styles' playbook.
The ultimate
With a
insult.
Styles clash. Paul. AJ able to roll through though. And AJ Styles now gonna turn things around into a Styles clash of his own.
Oh, he's bleeding out of his ear.
Without an answer, yeah, right.
What an, oh, look at this idiot. That's that Jeff fool. One of Logan Paul's entourage who always sees me getting involved in these matchups.
This damn Jeff.
It's what they call Plan B for Logan Paul. When they wasn't working.
Snaking around this damn
Oh,
Jeff.
wait a minute. He's got brass knuckles, but Karrion Kross has got Jeff.
Do it to him, Gary. Break Jeff in half.
And now AJ Styles gonna send Jeff toward the barricade.
Jeff just saw his light flash before his eyes.
And we told this story on Monday.
Just put it on. Please, Alan, please. Please just put it on. It's not about me and you. It's about everything, please. Put it on and blast him. Blast him. Please. Please, Alan, put it on.
And AJ Styles will use the brass knuckles, but a deliver right into Karrion Kross. Kross has been begging AJ Styles to do the right thing and try to beat Paul tonight.
Gonna corrupt the mind.
So he wants him to go back to his evil ways to get a win for the industry.
And Styles now setting up for the phenomenal forearm top rope. Logan Paul. Bang! Paul with that right hand into the pulverizer at Mania. Logan Paul beats it.
Damn it!
Kross's plan backfired.
No, it's AJ Styles. Tonight.
Sinful Karrion Kross, and it turns out that was a major faux pas. What a victory for Logan Paul,
Who did not use the brass knucks. Did not cheat at all. Only used his titanium fist in the pulverizer.
arguably the champ and his brass knucks were a major distraction for AJ Styles.
AJ, he goes for the 450 here, Wade.
This is showing you how deep Logan Paul can pull. He was down, he was out, the knees up kept him in this, and now to go. AJ Styles hits that. Styles clash wasn't the greatest executor, that's why immediately AJ got back on top, nailed one on his own.
And then Jeff showed up with the brass knucks.
This damn Jeff always getting his face on camera, trying to bring the brass knucks. And Karrion Kross says, He tried to get AJ Styles to use the brass knucks, and AJ said, why don't you take a seat, Karrion Kross?
Well, AJ Styles was trying to do the right thing, but clearly tonight it was completely the wrong thing in pursuit of victory. One right hand later, and then this perfectly executed pulverizer. Perhaps now the greatest move in WWE. As if you didn't hate Logan Paul enough already, he pulls that out.
I wonder how many people are going to blame Karrion Kross for that loss.
I blame AJ Styles. He had the opportunity, he refused to take it.
Why don't you just give some credit to greatness? Logan Paul picks up a win over AJ Styles.
No, 0 wins.
Welcome back. It's time for the lightning round, presented by Snickers. The topic is wrestling. Miz, are you ready? Born ready.
I forgot it was an ad.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is WrestleMania Sunday in Las Vegas. Entering this year's WrestleMania, these were the statistics for the show of shows. 421 total matches, 456 unique individuals, and broadcasts from 26 different cities. The celebration of WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to be a part of a brand new docuseries which will be airing on Netflix. For the first time ever, step into the WWE's writer's room and outside the ring with your favorite WWE superstars, where the drama is just as intense off stage as it is under the spotlight. It's called WWE Unreal, and it launches this summer on Netflix. That sounds pretty cool.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to Netflix and watch. You know.
Nonetheless, aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, the best seat in the house since 1925. Happy 100th to the Goodyear Boy, plenty of celebrities here tonight.
That's right. So many stars are out, and we can't wait to say thank you to them. How about Vanessa Hudgens, actress and singer who
Again,
rose to fame as
her.
Gabriella in High School Musical. Absolute superstar, 2 down from Samantha McAfee. And then also, Rana Tabubani is here. Rana Naidu is now streaming on Netflix. Massive family member of the WWE. Terrence Crawford, the unified welterweight champion and WBA junior middleweight champion, undefeated record, throws hands. And his family has obviously had a blast.
My guy's here. Quavo's here. Quavo's here.
Songwriter, record producer.
He said I was the best
Yeah.
in the business.
Quavo is in the building.
He really said that.
I don't think he said anything about you, Cole, but shout out to Quavo and thank you to everybody who's spending a night with us.
Hey, WrestleMania is presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. And by WWE 2K25, the WrestleMania sale is here. WWE 2K25 is 20% off on all platforms today, bringing you the unique opportunity to rewrite Bloodline family history in 2K Showcase, plus intergender battles and more game-changing updates. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh no, I don't even know who she's gonna choose.
and Raquel Rodriguez defend the women's
I don't even have an idea if she even chose a partner yet.
against Lyra Valkyria.
Everybody's thinking it might be Becky Lynch.
Hopefully she's found a partner. Bailey was attacked yesterday. We'll find out who Lyra's partner will be right now.
Following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
Well, Liv Morgan's got to be happy. Her boyfriend Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental Championship earlier on tonight. Now Liv defends the tag team titles. I don't know if you guys saw the Countdown show earlier today. Kathy Kelly
Liv
had an interesting
and
interview
Dom?
with these two. Liv
No.
got very defensive when Kathy started.
According to
bringing up
rumors,
the
it's
attack
Liv and
on
Finn.
Bailey yesterday. Liv said we had nothing to do with it, but nobody was accusing them of anything.
Well, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez have some prior history with false accusations being thrown their way after the whole Jade Cargill attack, so I'm sure there's an element of PTSD floating around their minds at the moment.
Yeah, certainly probably get a little defensive if people think that they're doing things they're not doing. What they are doing is championship title reigns more than anybody else in the history.
Yeah, 3-time tag champs, that's a record.
They call themselves the greatest women's tag team of all time, and there's stats that back that up.
This match is brought to you by Papa John's. Order pizza and more for delivery tonight. I wonder if they can deliver a pizza to ringside right now. We could share that with the beer we had with George Kittle a few moments ago.
I didn't get any of that beer, and I'm actually furious. I used to like George Kittle. He is at the bottom of my tight end list.
That's because you're antisocial. You should have joined us. The Judgment Day World Tag Team Champs are taking in the Serenade of the Love of Las Vegas.
Never a truer word said, man.
Woo! 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 No, we don't do it there. We've learned. I didn't hear you wooing, please. Have some respect for our Intercontinental Champion.
Introducing the challengers. First, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
To be clear, Pat, I respect Lyra Valkyria in singles competition. However, she's heading down to the ring now with whoever a partner may end up being. It's going to be a hastily thrown together tag team against the tag champs, three-time
Let me
tag
stop
champs
you there.
Dominic.
Lyra and Bailey were a hastily thrown together tag team, and they went on to win a gauntlet match to qualify for this tonight.
You got me there. Lightning did in the strike a couple of weeks ago when that team ran the gauntlet. Lightning doesn't strike twice. Enjoy it while it lasted, Lyra. You'll be back to singles competition before you know it.
Lyra is a prodigy. I think you put anybody with her, they have a great chance to win anything.
So who will it be?
My girl, what do you got?
It's Becky Lynch, baby! She's back! Let's go! The rumors are true! The rumors are true! Oh, yes! Let's go! She's trying! Oh my god!
The last time we saw Becky Lynch was almost a year ago. And Liv Morgan beat her inside a steel cage. Liv Morgan's been telling the world for the last year that she retired Becky Lynch.
60,000 plus jaws just hit the ground because the man is back.
Lyra Valkyria with her fellow countrywoman Becky Lynch the team tonight. And Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are a little scared. They're going to have to game plan pretty quick. What happened, ladies? What happened, ladies?
We'll stop mouthing off at the tag team champions because technically this is highly unfair. They've had no time to prepare for this opponent, and technically, in my opinion, this match should be struck off the card.
Oh my brother Tom's gonna be screaming his butts off. Oh my god.
Commentators to my left, right here, behave yourself and act like professionals. Allow these athletes to get into game flow.
I simply asked her a question, Wade. Nothing
You asked
biased about that.
times in a row, and it wasn't asking, it was taunting.
So this is interesting. Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch have become great friends over the last couple of years. Lyra Valkyria really she got herself on the map when she knocked off Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's Championship.
Well, the reason Lyra Valkyria got into the industry in the first place is because of her admiration for Becky Lynch, a fellow Dubliner who has become over time something of a mentor. But allow me to bring everyone back down to earth after all the excitement of the past couple of minutes. Becky Lynch is up competing in the last 12 months. How rusty is she going to be in this hastily thrown together?
Morgan looks to start things off against Becky Lynch. Again, I mentioned the history between these two. Liv took the title from Becky Lynch back in May of
Oh, you're scared. No, you're scared. That's your scared look, you idiot.
Becky with the right hand. Becky Lynch has been a tremendous performer at WrestleMania. Remember, she was one of 3 women to become the first woman in history to main event WrestleMania back at WrestleMania 35. And now Becky quickly trying to choke out Raquel Rodriguez to start this matchup.
A lot of people have talked about everything that Becky's been doing since her last match.
Tag.
How about training and getting better?
And here's Lyra Valkyria, the Intercontinental Champion, who is now legal.
Two Irish ladies beating up Raquel Rodriguez right now.
Lyra beat Raquel with the title on the line a few weeks ago. Lyra's been a great champion as she delivers the step up in Zagiri.
Just did a cartwheel off of Raquel.
Nice deep arm drag, and this is the WrestleMania debut of Lyra Valkyria.
What a nice entrance into the match that was. No signs of nerves whatsoever for this youngster.
Lyra now with a right kick to Raquel Rodriguez.
Just having Becky Lynch by your side must be a massive...
Yeah, we got some feathers.
Of Bayley.
Wade, after watching Lyra since her debut at Monday Night Raw.
Less than 10 minutes till the 3-hour mark.
Valkyria, let's do a kick Morgan on the apron.
Lyra's unbelievable.
Oh!
Raquel cover.
Alley boot to the boot. And this referee, Jason Ayers, a little too slow on that count for my liking, allowing himself to be distracted by Becky Lynch, and that cost Raquel and Liv.
That was great tag team wrestling there by Becky Lynch, distracting the ref so he couldn't get the 3 count. But Liv Morgan tossing Lyra right into the boot.
And here comes the tag to Morgan. Liv, of course, a 2-time women's champion, crown jewel champion as well. 3 times the tag champ and a Money in the Bank winner. And here comes Raquel Rodriguez. We mentioned the 3 tag team title reigns with Morgan. She also held a tag team title with Aaliyah, and that makes her a 4-time tag team champion.
Absolute tag specialist, no matter who the partner is. But I'll tell you this right now, 2025 has been the Liv Morgan World Domination Tour in large part because of that presence of the powerhouse Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez will do anything for Liv Morgan.
Tag team champion.
Screaming's gonna do crap for you.
Beginning to dominate the Intercontinental Champion.
This is what happens when a real tag team in Liv and Raquel goes up against a hastily thrown together tag team with no chemistry, no cohesion, just a little bit of friendship.
Much like Dominic did earlier, Liv this time actually connected with the 3 amigos.
It could be a glorious evening in the Judgment Day clubhouse, and now Becky Lynch completely losing the plot.
And our tag team champs are taking advantage. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan got Lyra isolated.
The rush of blood to the head to Becky Lynch, who has been out of action for a significant amount of time and is now getting frustrated as the minutes go on.
Power of Rodriguez, cover to retain. Kick out by Lyra.
Well, feathers exploding all over the ring on that impact there. And Lyra Valkyria is in big trouble.
It's a duck hunt out here. Birds everywhere. Big boot from Liv Morgan. Raquel's got the power. Liv's got the ruthlessness. That's why they're 3-time tag team champs.
Lyra Valkyria needs the durability here. She has to try and ride out this storm and try to get over to the fresh Becky Lynch.
This is classic tag team wrestling here, isolating the opponent, frequent tags in and out.
Exactly why they have consistently won tag gold. Held on to tag gold, but that maneuverability of Valkyria may be the opportunity. There was no tag there to Liv Morgan, risking a disqualification. Oh,
kick right to the ear by Valkyria.
Lyra needs a tag bad.
What time in there from Liv Morgan.
There's an absolute menace out here, Liv Morgan is.
She just made Becky angry is all she did. And Becky Lynch now in pursuit of Morgan.
Liv runs her right into
Raquel with a boot to Becky.
Classic cat and mouse right there.
Well, the officials lost complete control of this. Now looking to settle things down again.
The officials lost control, but more importantly than that, Valkyria has lost all control.
There's a big slam by Rodriguez to retain yet again, and Lyra kicks out.
Liv Morgan grabbed the titles, thought it was over. How could you not?
What a commanding performance it has been from Raquel Rodriguez. It's hard to step out the spotlight or into the spotlight when you're next to Liv Morgan, but Raquel Rodriguez, this is a major coming out party.
Lyra, great move, hanging on to the ropes, trying to battle back now. Elbow by Valkyria, been a great Intercontinental champion. Oh! Raquel, tag made! Here comes the man!
here. Lynch has been waiting for this.
Absolutely. The WWE Universe has been waiting as well.
Step up into Gary Clark on the shoulder.
Clean, but adds another right to the face.
And one to the other side. To Liv Morgan. Becky looks in tremendous shape, Wade.
Yeah, no signs of ring rust whatsoever. Unmatched finesse from the man Becky Lynch going skyward.
And Becky down goes Rodriguez.
Rolls through her.
Liv Morgan.
Exploder!
It was for hungry Seth freaking Rollins last night.
Well, depends how you look at it.
Got victory in the main event, Cole.
And
How would
Becky.
you put it?
Baseball slide takes Morgan out.
Becky Lynch is in mid-season 4.
Potentially acquiring gold imminently.
Becky now takes out Morgan.
Big right on the outside.
Lynch
Liv Morgan.
back into the ring.
Big right going around. By the mile.
Becky and the Valkyria wins.
Into the disarmer. Look at the disarmer now. Morgan, though, able to turn it around. Didn't quite get it. Now she's going to get the disarmer. Armbar to the disarmer. Becky's got it locked in. Becky's got it locked in. Is Morgan going to tap out to the disarmer? And a boot right to the face.
Answering the prayers of Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez saving the gold for her team. Not only that, getting back in full control.
Raquel got out of control, set over the top rope. Morgan looking to capitalize.
Smart by Lynch there, using the
Looking for oblivion. Good night, Becky. Covered by Morgan. Valkyria breaks it up.
Just enough left in the tank of the Intercontinental Champ to keep this one alive.
I have no idea where Lyra came from. Perfect timing for her and Becky Lynch.
Able to hang on, deliver the kick. For oblivion again. Lyra Valkyria. Caught by Rodriguez. Oh, Raquel.
DDT!
Tornado DDT on the outside.
Morgan drops Lyra Valkyria. Becky back on her feet. She's got Morgan. There it is, the man handle slam. Becky and Lyra with the goal.
Let's go! Lyra, Valkyria, and Becky Lynch are the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
Welcome back, Becky Lynch.
And now, Lyra Valkyria is a double champion.
Lyra, 2 belts here tonight at WrestleMania.
Well, this industry changes in the blink of an eye. What oblivion there should have been a successful defense for Liv and Raquel, but Lyra Valkyria had other ideas.
Tornado DDT on the outside to Raquel Rodriguez.
And then Becky with her patented manhandle slam. Welcome back, Becky Lynch. She wins her second tag team championship. And once again, Pat, we can start calling Lyra 2 belts over on Monday Night Raw.
Well deserved, well earned. The mentor leads the way as Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria are tag team champs.
One minute till the 3-hour mark. You'll probably hit it in the middle of this. Oh, I think the last match is up. Which I think it's the Undisputed WWE Championship. At 30% off statewide. I wonder how much it is for the titles. But then again, if I'm gonna probably only get like one of them. Nope. We just hit the 3-hour mark.
Well, it's the first premium live event following WrestleMania. WWE Backlash. Coming to Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri on Saturday, May 10th. That's 3 weeks from yesterday. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Tonight's WrestleMania highlight of the night is brought to you by 8-Gear, the official trash game of WWE.
Well, this was the fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Penta, Dominic, Balor, and Breakker. And off that Mexican Destroyer, we thought Penta was going to pick up the win before Carlito of Judgment Day got involved. Now remember, no disqualifications in a fatal four-way matchup. But Carlito would pay for this as Braun Breakker delivered an unbelievable spear. Back in the ring, Breakker as intense as could be. Delivers a spear to Penta. And it looked like Breakker was closing in on retaining the championship until Dominic Mysterio would get involved with a 619 to Breakker. And Dirty Dom was rolling until his Judgment Day buddy, Finn Balor, made sure he didn't deliver a frog splash. Well, at least at that point, coup de grace by Balor. Balor's going to win, right? No way. Dominic, frog splash to his Judgment Day buddy. He pins his Judgment Day partner, and it's Dominic Mysterio who wins the Intercontinental Championship in our Aviator highlight of the night.
Which I don't like.
Of course, in Los Angeles today, watching Randy Orton in a celebration of 20 WrestleManias. India, for the first time ever, enjoying their premium live event weekend on Netflix. They're also enjoying themselves in the United Kingdom, in Glasgow, Scotland, having a blast watching things go down at WrestleMania, and then at the 35th Fighter Wing, Misawa Air Base in Japan. It's all about WrestleMania. Tomo Renato.
Call Steve Austin? What? What are he doing now?
That's my question. Looks like it's really just him. I don't know. I don't even see anyone else coming out. Oh, there he is. On his four-wheeler. Doing his signature. The F-U middle finger, double middle fingers. He crashed! He crashed his four-wheeler!
Like a shot on the faces of ringside. Lights just flashed before them.
Oh my goodness. Hope that young lady's okay.
If you're having a great time at WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Some of you heard me, some of you didn't. I said if you're having a great time at WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hey, I'm not here
to announce tonight's attendance of Night 2 of WrestleMania. And tonight's attendance is officially 63,226.
That means a total of,
Now, I've been in a lot of buildings just like this, and it seems like there's more than 63,226 people here. So I demand a recount. Sometimes when you want a job done right, you've got to do that job yourself. So I want everybody to sit down and remain still. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Michael Cole's going to what?
12, 13.
It's gonna take a long time to get around this stadium.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, that's bullshit.
Sorry for the language. It's just part of the show. That's how he is.
For a total of 2 days of WrestleMania, 124,693 solid.
I kind of knew it was over 100. Kind of knew.
Everybody makes it home safely.
124,693. Stone Cold said so.
And it is time for some steam washers.
And here comes a drone.
The Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin. Who won the immortal moment of the year at Hall of Fame with Bret Hart for their great matchup at WrestleMania 13. Stone Cold announcing the attendance of 124,693 over the weekend. 63,226 tonight.
I missed one. There goes his hat. Now the ring is full of nothing but beer.
Yeah, I'm going going after it. This thing's going to explode right now. I am a soccer player, not a footballer.
Welcome back, Stone Cold.
He's gonna leave without his. He's leaving without his.
There's a big puddle at your feet, pal. I hope that's beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's salute Stone Cold. Let's salute.
Yeah.
Cheers, Quavo over there. What a night. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out and says, we've had 124,693 people celebrate WrestleMania here in Las Vegas. What a time to be alive.
Hey, but listen, WrestleMania really doesn't end tonight. We're going to continue it tomorrow. WWE World live at 12 noon Eastern, 9 o'clock right here in Las Vegas. It's the Pat McAfee Show. Live at ESPN, I get the opportunity to guest host, and you've got two tremendous guests.
Why? Yeah, we got John Cena, 9:15 local. The doors for WWE World will open at 8 a.m. And then Paul Heyman is going to have to answer for his...
We're going to have to hear what Heyman has to say. Cena's going to be on
Tribal Chief.
Win or Lose, which is in our main event, coming up next. The last time is now. In his final year in the ring, the self-proclaimed last real champion, John Cena, will attempt to dethrone the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, as the undisputed WWE champion. Right after this break. Right now, here's the breakdown of the jaw-dropping moments that have shocked the world as John Cena closes out his career in pursuit of a record 17
Excuse me for my hiccups.
title.
so it looks like we're gonna have to end the poll. So yeah. I'll end it as soon as the entrances start. I might just start off with the DA John Cena. Thinking about getting that Switch 2.
Yeah.
I probably still need to get a capture card for the Switch 2 if I have to. So, yeah. But guys, help me get up to where I need to be, which is 500. I could probably start building up some stuff for super chats and everything and stuff. And memberships. I already have in line what I want for memberships and stuff and everything. So, yeah, but I need to try to get somewhere with that. So make sure you share the stream or whenever it gets a chance to be uploaded and stuff. Share it and everything. Share the other ones too and stuff. That'll help me out a ton as well. So yeah, that way you can help me get up to the 500. And like I said, whenever I get new freaking subscribers, I will do my best to return the favor, meaning subscribe back. If you've already been subscribed, I do not have to worry about it. So, yeah. And who knows, I might just make myself new moderators to help me out. Freaking ads. That's why I gotta mute it. Oh. Sorry.
How did I do that? I can't even do that technique. It's locked.
3 hours and 13 minutes already. Let's try not to reach 4. But if that's the case, we may have to. Haven't heard anything from my phone, from my headphones yet. I'm not gonna bother checking though.
Yeah, base.
Hell, I haven't even heard anything from my phone yet. I'm shocked it's lasting this long.
I don't have anything else to use.
I'll work on him after the stream.
Wait. I still do that technique. I can use it train. Stop. Oh. I stopped with the stage and had to use the technique to lift. I don't have the technique locked. But Tony had to use the face.
You have to equip it. You have to equip it.
How? It's locked. The one for the federal one. The lock.
Weird.
I don't want to run. It's saying unavailable. I think.
That's weird.
I said run it. They soon let me use it. Now.
No video package, no color, no nothing.
A bleak entrance ahead of what could be a bleak future if this man wins tonight and ends up retiring with the WWE Championship.
It is John Cena's final WrestleMania. It is
his final year of active competition in WWE. And he vows tonight to win a record 17 world titles. But the odds do not bode well for John Cena. His last singles win was 7 years ago. His last singles win at WrestleMania was 10 years, a decade ago. And just a look of disgust and disdain on the face of Cena as he looks over this audience. And tonight's main event is brought to you by Drumstick, the official partner of WrestleMania, and America's favorite Sunday cone. There's only one ultimate snack that's chocolatey, creamy, crunchy, and crispy, and it's Drumstick, the Snackdown champion. Those things are so good. Wade, we talked, I'm sorry, Pat. Wade, we talked on the Countdown show today. You give John Cena absolutely no chance to win tonight.
Yeah, look, you've called John Cena time and again the GOAT, the greatest of all time. That is an argument that you can make based on his history. The truth is, if you do agree that he's the GOAT, we haven't seen the GOAT version in 7 or 8 years. He's lost his last 3 matches at WrestleMania, I believe. When was the last time he actually won a singles match in WWE? This man is a shadow of his former self.
The hell?
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Drumstick squad has taken over the WrestleMania. Leading the charge is the OG Drumstick coach. He's dancing, he's dabbing, and he's dripping in deliciousness. This Las Vegas crowd can't get enough. And that's why Drumstick is America's favorite. It's crunchy, chocolatey, creamy, and crispy. What more can he ask for? Drumstick is the ultimate snack. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes' mother, Michelle, his lovely wife, Randy, and his daughter, Liberty, are in the front row tonight. Cody Rhodes and his daughter, Liberty, soon to be 3 in his arms, looking on as her daddy tries to stop John Cena from making history tonight. There's his sister as well. Cena trying to win a 17th World Championship that would break the record that he now holds with the Nature Boy.
Flair. For Cody Rhodes, it is about being the man. It is about being the quarterback. It is about leading WWE into the next generation. Something that John Cena did over a decade ago. Cody Rhodes hopes to keep the title. John Cena hopes to steal it away. It is our main event of WrestleMania.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for
The undisputed WWE Championship.
Introducing first, the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena! And his opponent
Gesundheit.
from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds. He is the
Champion. The American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start my call of this matchup tonight by very unbiased in this match. Everyone knows the relationship I've had with John Cena for 20 years. Cody Rhodes for 20 years as well. I was very vocal on the night that John Cena did what he did to Cody. But this match, one of the biggest in the history of WrestleMania, deserves straight down the line commentary. I plan to provide that for you tonight. It is a massive main event in the city that makes champions, Las Vegas, Nevada, on the Strip. Rhodes, Cena, in John Cena's final WrestleMania. Will Cena set the record? Will Cody keep the title? It happens right now. We are underway. Rhodes and Cena for the Undisputed Championship. Wade, if you're Cody Rhodes, what do you need to do to keep the title?
You simply need to beat yourself. You historically have competed against John Cena when you were always the underdog. The roles tonight have completely flipped. Today, Cody Rhodes is the hot ornament of WWE, and John Cena is a massive underdog.
Pat, can John Cena pull off what many think is the unthinkable tonight?
Absolutely. This big match, John, for a reason. Any given night could be a John Cena night, no matter how long it's been since he's got a dub. Because once you get in there, you're going to feel the aura of John Cena.
Cody
You're going to feel the energy of the stadium with John Cena.
Let go.
Cody Rhodes has had a lot of big moments. Tonight, his biggest without a doubt.
Shoulder tackle by Cody, and Cena regroups. For John Cena, he won his first world title all the way back at WrestleMania 21 when he defeated the now Hall of Famer JBL. And it was that night I talked to JBL in a bar after that matchup. And he looked at me and Michael, he said, this guy's name is going to be Big Match John. He is going to be massive in big events for the rest of his career, and he has been. Can John Cena do it one more time tonight?
Cena, a little different John Cena than what we've seen in the past. So you would think Cody would have a lot of film study capabilities, but we haven't met this John Cena in the ring once. Seemingly taunting the crowd, giving them nasty looks, telling them they're bums like he's been doing for the last couple months.
Historically, the high-pitched voices used to cheer for John Cena, the deep voices would boo him. Now, they seem to be in unison. Screw John Cena.
John Cena in his 9th world title match at WrestleMania. For Cody Rhodes, this marks his 4th straight main event at the big show.
John Cena's not scared to use the ropes, to take a break, not scared to step outside, give a timeout. This is new John Cena.
I was looking at some statistics earlier. It's interesting. Cody's 0-4 against Cena in his career, but Wade, those numbers could probably be tossed out the window. That was well over a decade ago.
What was that? Stardust? Who else are we talking about? A very young Cody Rhodes. This is a different animal. John Cena claimed that Cody was a scared little boy. It's like he's missed the last 8 years of growth of Cody Rhodes, who has turned into absolute leading light of this industry.
Cody won the title last year when he finished the story at WrestleMania. He's the crown jewel champion after beating Gunther in Saudi Arabia. And a nice headlock takedown by Cena. Cena needs to keep the pace of this match slow.
Definitely. He's on the old guard, taking on the young guard. You want to keep that thing in a slow pace.
Scissors applied by Cody Rhodes.
John Cena's got a timeout or two already.
Cody Rhodes sends Cena outside again, and John's got to regroup.
John Cena has just been a step behind from the word go in this one.
Is that age?
Come on, John.
It's ring rust.
Taking time.
Ooh, never mind.
And Cody with a suicide dive, and Cena's taken out. And Cody Rhodes is fired up tonight. John Cena's taking a lot of personal shots at Cody.
Oh, days. Who knew his eyes? I don't see full.
I've seen it from night one.
I didn't see it in full. It would have been new for me.
But you didn't even see night one.
I'm sorry, but I didn't see them really. Instead of forcing into the match and not looking at the thing.
The last thing a heavyweight will lose is his punch. We've seen very much in the way of wrestling from John Cena thus far.
And Cena now
Just let the duty do, ref. Stay out of the way. Don't even feel.
Whatever has set him off into this current state, it eats Cena up inside as Cody is driven into the corner. I mean, despite his recent actions, I still stand behind the claim that John Cena is the GOAT, that he is the greatest of all time, and he could prove that tonight.
Tonight's stat, if he became the all-time leader in title reigns, you'd have to say he's
Did
the
you
GOAT.
see? Dude.
As a matter of
Oh my
fact,
god.
Deep down, he cannot beat Cody Rhodes in a good, clean fight. He has to turn this into a dogfight.
absolutely, muddy it up a little bit, slow it down a little bit. Old John Cena's a GOAT for a
Maybe a
reason.
video
Those are the
going
big
by.
matches.
WrestleMania 20, the first time we saw John
Donk.
Cena on the grand stage. Now
Doing.
WrestleMania 41,
Doing.
it'll be the last time that we see
Doing.
John Cena at WrestleMania. Stop break with the leg, and John Cena trying to pull out all the stops in a vicious knee to the side of the head.
Knows Cody Rhodes going to be able to go post to post with him, but what if I beat Cody Rhodes down a little bit is the question Cena's asking.
Well, Cena's also been through it all. He's seen it all. He knows all the tricks in the book. Sends Cody across the ring with authority. What an Irish whip by Cena.
That's Stratford Irish whip, trying to break the back a little bit of Cody Rhodes. Still has that immense power that he's always had.
And I like what John's doing here, Wade, the pace. Slow pace of the matchup, not trying to get himself all tired and out of sorts early on.
Endurance, you're always going to back the younger guy in that kind of situation.
Especially a guy like Cody, who's in the ring each and every week, 3 or 4 days a week.
He's our champion. He's in his prime. Cena's got to get him out of that for a night.
Wade, you know better than anyone. You can work out in the gym as much as you want, but it doesn't prepare you for what you have to do inside the wrestling ring.
Oh, you can do miles and miles on the treadmill. Absolutely worthless when you get to game speed in the ring. Try inhaling when you're getting kicked in the gut repeatedly by the likes of John Cena.
And Pat, what we're seeing here, does this get in Cody's head a little bit? John sort of dominated, playing with him a little bit.
No, it's not like what we've seen before from John. Those are two just big kicks that have cleared out Cody Rhodes. A big lariat there. John Cena's got a new offense apparently, and Cody's reeling.
And another clothesline by Cena. Cover now for the championship. Cody at 1.
Well, something we haven't really focused on is the amount of pressure on the shoulders of Cody Rhodes. It's not just a championship match here. He is trying to defend the future of this industry, the legacy of that championship that has so much history behind it. John Cena wants to take home for good.
And wait, it's also the legacy of Cody's family. I did an interview with Cody Rhodes in the Countdown Show. He talked a lot about the tremendous rivalry that Cody's late father, Dusty Rhodes, had with Ric Flair. One of the greatest rivalries in professional wrestling history. And I asked Cody if he felt something like that they couldn't let Ric Flair down. He couldn't allow Cena to beat that title reign. And Cody said he did feel some of that pressure, that he didn't want to let Flair down. He's been such a mentor in his career as well.
And that can be a kryptonite to Cody Rhodes. He does have a certain hero complex at this point as the leading light of this industry, which is an absolute peak. And he feels solely responsible for holding it together.
Side slam by Cena. Cover. Championship up for grabs. And Cody kicks out. And what I'm seeing out of Cena now is the confidence. It's not a cockiness right now. It's a confidence. John feels like he's back in this thing.
Yeah.
He feels like he's at home.
That's because he's back at home. Exactly, Cole. In between those ropes, that's where John Cena spent most of his life.
The opening 5 minutes of this match, John Cena looked like a dead man walking. This is turned around in a big way. It's the experience factor.
He knows exactly what he's doing, where he's doing.
John in tremendous shape as well as he takes a seat on the top rope and watches Cody make it to his feet. There's the big axe handle right across the top of the head. Cody looks a bit out of sorts here.
Certainly, John Cena knows what to do and when to do it.
We'll talk about the pressure on John Cena's shoulders, his final ever WrestleMania. If he loses this match, what happens to the rest of this retirement tour? Do we just cancel it? Does he go away for good? He kind of has to win here.
I don't think that's the case. I think if he wins in his last one against Cody Rhodes, who hopefully has another 15,
again,
he's going to feel great about himself. John Cena said the last time is now. He might be walking out of here as the record-breaking champ.
Wade, so far, this has been a pretty perfect match for John Cena.
Yeah, he rode out an early storm from Cody Rhodes, and now he's dictating the pace and turning this into the kind of fight that
Cody Rhodes.
John Cena, but just a little too slow on those ropes against the best on planet Earth.
We went back to the well too many times, and our champion's not going to let that happen.
Cody trying to fight back with the big blows, and then a shot right to the eyes. Senior official Chad Patton, I don't believe struck.
Such a veteran.
Cover. Kick out.
John Cena just trying to steal a little bit of a cover there because I think the eye gouge had Cody completely out of sorts.
Here we see him on that pin, just pressing his way right on the chest of Cody Rhodes, making Cody Rhodes work hard just to kick out.
Now look at the smile on Cena's laughing at Rhodes.
It's a wear down factor, gradually grinding down the endurance, the spirit, the will of Cody Rhodes. John Cena's ring IQ is just second to none, and we're witnessing that firsthand.
That's why he's the GOAT, Wade. That's why I say that. Cena whipped across the ring by Rhodes. Rhodes runs into a boot again. John Cena, tornado DDT by Cena. Cover, hooks the leg, almost had him.
Oh, held on to him.
That speed real quick. John Cena lifts the boot, then a tornado DDT.
John Cena has turned this into a chess game and bouncing with the big artillery at the right moments.
Close Sicilian right now. John Cena's thinking 2-3 moves ahead of Cody Rhodes.
And you don't think about the smile, right? And the laugh. Cody made such a big deal about Cena can't wrestle, so did the WWE fans. I think Cena's proven a lot of people wrong tonight. And John Cena, shoulder tackle.
Uh-oh. We've seen this before. Right? I've never seen this pause before. Remix of sorts.
Every time there's a break in the action, John Cena just mouthing trash to Cody Rhodes.
Another tackle by Cena.
You have to think, is Cody Rhodes' mind moving back in time at this point to his past as Stardust or dashing Cody Rhodes, where John Cena would eat him alive?
That's
in
a
that
really
ring.
good point, Wade. I never thought about that, but the mental games that John can play with Cody. Cody, in some way, probably never thought he could ever match up to what John Cena was all about, and Cena may be proving that again tonight.
Breaking the psyche of the American Nightmare, and this has gone horribly wrong for the champ.
Look at the slow motion almost that John Cena's doing. Just a matter of fact through the moves.
I mean, you sort of got to applaud what Cena's been able to do tonight.
And we all know where this is headed. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. shuffle. Cody up over the, oh, there it is, power slam by Cody.
Little taste of your own medicine, John Cena. Something awakening inside Cody Rhodes. He's ready for a dogfight.
Up the second rope, disaster kick by Cody. Here comes Rhodes, and Cody's firing up. John Cena was taking his sweet ass time. Cody was gathering strength. You understand the reaction from the WWE fans tonight. Many of them wanted the greatest hits from Cena. Cody Cutter from Rhodes. Cover to retain. Hook to the leg. John kicks it too. The Cody Cutter has ended matches before. Couldn't end one tonight, but it was hit perfect on the grandest stage. And now Cody. Speaking of his pops, the late great American Dream. The southpaw unloading. Little bionic elbow, but John Cena didn't allow him to have it. Drop toe hold. And Cody Rhodes creates space. Cena again. Look at the AA to Cody. Cena's gonna do it. AA to Rhodes. Cody kicked out it too. That close.
Quit your laughing.
Was adjusted, but a record wasn't broken.
Just when Cody was trying to build up a head of steam, the AA connecting, and the kick out from Cody, which perhaps not enough yet taken out of the chapel. We are inching closer to a championship change here.
I'm beginning to believe, too, Wade. John Cena has turned back the clock a decade. The last five-knuckle shuffle of WrestleMania, perhaps. And he's got Cody up again, looking for another AA. Cody able to slip down underneath, roll through, shoulders down. Can he get Cena? And a kick right to the face. And Cody blocks. And a right hand by Cody. Ooh. Cody caught Cena with a right. Rhodes now up to the top rope. And a great move by Cena. Wonderful move by the veteran.
Yeah, I can't knock him for that. That was the right move at the right moment. You don't like it. It's not something historically John Cena would have turned to, but these are desperate times in the final year of the career of John Cena.
He showcases that Cena still has that feel. Knew exactly what he needed to do. Cena to the second rope. John Cena hoping to put an exclamation point on the main event of WrestleMania Sunday. Cody on his shoulders. Cena with an AA! Middle of the ring for the 17th world title! Kick out by Cody!
A super AA followed by panic in the eyes of John Cena.
How quickly the confidence goes away with this avalanche AA from the second rope by Cena. He thought he had him. We thought he had him. Cody stayed alive.
And this is the moment the master plan starts cracking in the mind of John Cena, who has dictated 90% of the matchup, hit his nuclear weapon, and it simply didn't work. He's underestimated the resolve of Cody Rhodes.
John Cena's rolling through the Rolodex of moves throughout the past 21 years of WrestleManias. What is it going to take to put Cody Rhodes away? Cena from the top rope. Cody Rhodes caught it! Stacks him up! Kick out by Cena.
Let's just answer the question for me. How deep can John Cena dig when he's on defense, when he's taking heat, when he's getting beaten around the ring? And that was a massive, massive impact high on the neck and shoulders of John Cena, and he had an answer, but how much longer?
Well, that's the problem. The longer this match goes, the better off it is for Cody Rhodes. Top rope for Cody. Cody caught it from up top. He caught Cena to retain. Under the leg. John kicks out again. Both of them have hit their best shot on each other.
Well, there was a huge question mark about whether John Cena can reach his historical best on the offense, yes, but taking a beating too, and he's still kicking out after some of Cody Rhodes' greatest hits.
And again, guys, John Cena has nothing to lose here. This is his last WrestleMania. John Cena is playing with house money in Vegas. Cody Rhodes has all the pressure on his shoulders tonight. John Cena's been in Hollywood.
Oh, looking for cross run. John Cena turns it around. Cena with Cody up again. Looking for another AA. A third one tonight. And now he's going to turn it around. John Cena turning back the clock. The STFU from John Cena.
Cody Rhodes scrambling for his dear life, scrambling to keep a hold of the championship.
The hold that gave Cena championships. Cody Rhodes trying to drag himself to the bottom rope. Rhodes championship reign could be fading. Cena desperately trying to put him away.
Bites his on. Do whatever you have to. Oh,
Drags it back to the center of the ring again. Cena gonna lock it in one more time.
get the hell out of there, Cody.
Cody Rhodes getting
Come on, Cody Rhodes.
Cody could be fading. This could be it for Rhodes. Over 1 year reign as champion.
The goat's trying to tap him out, or knock him out, or pass him out in the middle of the ring.
Cody trying to dig down deep. All the grit, the determination, everything he worked for to finish the story last year is on the line here tonight. Can he make it to the bottom rope? Can Cody make it to
Come on, Cody.
John Cena
Cena grabs it back again. No, you cannot. And Cody turns it around.
Oh! Well, you had to be right there, ref.
Well, Cody's out there. There's been so much sucked out of him already.
Cody Rhodes from behind.
Don't try to do the pin. Don't do the pin. The ref.
Cody has the title retained. Chad Patton is out.
Well, sometimes you don't have to be the better man. You have to be the luckier man. And John Cena just came up with all of the aces, inadvertently taking out the referee. Cena was a beaten man there.
And Cody now trying to check on the official, get him waking up. Now he's actually looking to the back to see if we can send another official down. Meanwhile, John Cena, we never would have seen Cena do this in the past. But John Cena has exposed the steel turnbuckle here, ripping the pad off.
Wow, the ref's still out of it. John Cena says, I'll do whatever I please.
And now Cody and
Hey!
blows at a critical moment of this match.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Hand off the steel. And a second time off the steel.
It's like a hammer to the head.
And Cena now. With his, is that the fourth AA? Cover. Patton's back in it. Cody checks out. What a match. What is it gonna take?
He's gonna sit so fantasy. He's gonna keep fighting, John. You're never gonna win.
Well, it suddenly feels in John Cena's mind like Mission Impossible, because he's up against a man who chose.
Snoop Dogg.
WWE World earlier today.
Oh, maybe not. Silent laughing, Cena.
Travis Scott is here. The Jack boys are in the building too. Shaq West and Chase B. The Cactus Jack crew is at WrestleMania.
With a brand new title. Now recreated for him.
Jack boys too. On the way, Wade, and it feels like
Things have just gotten a bit interesting.
Well, it seems like you're a massive fanboy of Travis Scott. I think he's a cheap shot artist. And what the hell he's doing, inserting himself into the main event of WrestleMania.
he gave Cody Rhodes a black eye. He busted his eardrum. You don't think he's here because the
Time
ref
just
told him
reset.
to be here? Come on.
I don't like it at all.
He's also the man who created
He must have moved,
official
did something.
theme of WrestleMania.
Because we were at like our third hour.
Bean. And Scott just slowly sauntering down to the ring. Cody Rhodes is a beaten heap in the middle of the ring. And John Cena all smiles for the arrival of Travis Scott.
May help you out here, friends, says John Cena to Travis Scott. Scott on the apron, calling the shots.
A dangerous situation here. Cody Rhodes up fighting back. Cody now went after Scott and dropped to the floor. And now Cody Rhodes goes back to Cena. Cody Rhodes looking for a crossroads on John Cena. Crossroads on Cena. Here's the cover. And Travis Scott defeats the official out of the ring. Patton is out again. Well, referee Chad Patton couldn't make any sort of call because apparently he was knocked out when he hit the floor.
Cody's inviting Travis Scott into the ring.
Cody owes Travis Scott a major receipt.
Travis Scott is actually going to walk in the ring on Cody Rhodes.
Knock his teeth out, Cody.
You got to be kidding me. Oh no! Cody Rhodes isn't going to let that happen again. Rhodes has got him in position. Crossroads! I get those goosebumps every time. Cody Rhodes hits that.
Travis Scott gets cross-roaded out of WrestleMania.
Meanwhile, guys. Cody, turn around, Cody. Turn around, Cody. John Cena's in the ring with the championship.
He might know.
Championship.
Yep, he knew. They said, hell no, you're not doing that to me either.
In a tug of war with Cena over the title, and Cody now has it. And Cena begging off. John Cena said to Cody Rhodes, at some point you're going to have to make a choice.
Do it, Cody!
Be a good guy or be a bad guy. What is Cody Rhodes going to choose?
Oh, below belt.
And John Cena just kicked him in the...
I would have returned the favor.
Kryptonite, Cody.
And John Cena has absolutely no problem being a bad guy.
Cody Rhodes wanted to do it fair and square. John Cena didn't give a damn.
Chad Patton is back.
You cannot be a perfect
Cena now,
ambassador.
cover by Cena. Patton's in the ring.
Kick out.
John Cena has set the record.
You failed, Cena.
17 times.
You Cena. You failed. No, he failed. He cheated. I want to see a rematch with that one. He cheated. Doing freaking
It'll probably be a rematch.
You probably hate it. But at the end
Hey, you freaking buckle. That one's called cheats. A freaking damn moron.
there is no longer a debate. With a 17th world title, John Cena is the greatest of all time.
Call it what you want, Cole. That was a bunch of bullcrap.
I agree with
John
you,
Cena
Same.
is the biggest piece of garbage I have ever witnessed in this industry.
Wade, I agree with you.
Screw you, John.
But Ric Flair didn't win 16 world titles.
Alright, guys. I hate to do this. I'm done. I'm gonna talk to you guys all later. No, you didn't.
At WrestleMania.
No, you didn't.
Scott came out to assist. Check West and Chase B are here.
I'm done.
He used the title off a
I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys all later. See you all. Have a good day. Peace. Take care.
It is going to be an
Goodbye.
interesting Pat McAfee show tomorrow
Later.
morning when John Cena appears at
My
12:15
prime
Eastern
DXers.
to
And take
talk
care.
about what was an incredible main event up to the point when
Weapons to that division.